Discretion is advised.
Where's the rest of your platoon?
Wasted, Sarge.
And we will be too, sir, if we don't get the hell out of here.
You hit Marine?
No, sir.
Then listen up. Usually the good Lord works in mysterious ways, but not today. This here is 66 tons of straight-up, H-E-spewing divine intervention. If God is love, then you can call me Cupid.
What about that scarab?
We've all run the simulations. They're tough, but they ain't invincible. Stay with the Master Chief. He'll know what to do.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Thanks for the tank. He never gets me anything.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
Got your stick? Oh! Beat him up! Big apart! Ready! Let's show this prehistoric bitch how we do things downtown.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geekin Out. I'm yours truly, the Nate Myster, here for another audio mine midnight run, as frickin' Braden would say. Yes, midnight frickin' run. Well, it's a night stream. Midnight was like an hour, literally an hour ago. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me just do a stream tonight because there's stuff I really want to talk about with y'all. The Boba Fett release, the Praetorian Guards, baby. Yes, the army building has begun. And also I wanted to talk about the Sabine, Wren, Ahsoka figure that was teased like a week ago. Yeah, it was about a week ago, right? So I wanted to talk about that too. So I hope everybody's doing all right. I hope everybody's doing fine during this hurricane season. The storms have been coming through Georgia for the past few days as well. I've been working through the rain the past few days, so it's been wild. Yeah. What's up, plastic crackheads? Hey, Ass Chase, how you doing? Plastic crackheads, baby. Yes. So, hey, I've been planning with Gabe the past few weeks. So we're planning on doing like a review for the Ahsoka show, which we've been enjoying so much. I can't wait to do the review on it. It's going to be pretty much kind of like what we did with the same setup with the Mandalorian review, and we're going to be doing a review on that. I got several things I wanted to unbox as well, do an unboxing review as well. The Cad Bane. I do want to do the Neo I have from pretty much a gift, so I can't wait to do an unboxing on that. And also the I might be doing the R5B2, not B2, but the BD droid pack with the pit droids unboxing. I'm probably going to do that. I got so many figures coming in right now, so I'm trying to debate what I'm going to do. What's up, everybody? Hey, Eric, how you been? How's everybody been doing? Yes. So I guess we'll just wait it out a bit before we continue. What else has been happening? Nate just picked up the Moon Knight, my man. Oh wow, the Moon Knight. That's pretty cool. Yeah, freaking hell, man. I actually ordered that right before it got waitlisted on stream. I don't know if you guys remember that when I was on stream with CMB one morning, it started waitlisting. Yeah, it was during the time when the summer showcase was happening with the Praetorian Guards, teased with the other figures, the dewbacks and everything. Yeah, I remember that. Yo, it's Nate. Yo, it's Chuck G. What's up? What's up, guys? Yes. So, oh my God. So, today's episode of Ahsoka, they dropped a aesthetic in the show in today's episode. I don't want to get into spoilers, but there is a way where we're going to probably be able to get another Ahsoka into the Hottoys list. Another Ahsoka to where we'll get pretty much a brand new head sculpt, actual LED lightsabers this time, and a brand new suit. So I'm like, yes. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it was a pretty much fun episode. I've been enjoying Ahsoka for the past few weeks. It's been freaking awesome. And the cakes are over 9,000. Cakes everywhere. I'm like, dear Lord, it's freaking cakes everywhere. The mommies, the cakes, everything. Also, I'm hoping that we do get the Darth Punisher figure coming in, Balin. I hope we do that. I hope we do get it. Nate, the myth, the man, the legend, the army builder, the East Coast Avenger, the East Coast Avenger. Oh my God! You know what? Yeah, let's get into speaking of the army building prowess here. Yes, let's okay, let me see. Let me show that. Can I show it? For some reason, it's not letting me show that comment. Okay, someone already fixed that. Okay. Too bad stupid people are complaining about the show. Well, it is what it is. Here's the thing. There's people out there that are complaining about the show because it's I understand why they're complaining about it. It's slow. The show is slow, but it's slow because they're bringing in these characters once again from season 4 Rebels. It's pretty much season 5 of Rebels. I'm hoping that it does pick up to the point where people that are complaining about how slow it is start actually enjoying it. Because I do understand it is slow, but I don't mind how slow it is because they're bringing in new characters, they're bringing in the story, they're bringing us up to speed to what's going on. So I don't mind the pacing with the show right now, and I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying how Dave Filoni's been taking care of the show, taking care of the story as it progresses through the episodes. And it looks like it's going to be picking up real quick pretty soon. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't believe YouTube just covered because you said stupid. I guess stupid is another bad word on YouTube. Anyway, let's get into business. As Lorian said, Nate, the myth, the man, the legend, the army builder, the East Coast Avenger. Let's talk about the army building prowess of the Praetorian Guard. The Praetorian Guards, bruh. The Praetorian freaking Guards are here to stay, y'all. Actually, you know what? I'm adding some new music here. Let me see if this works. Let me get the music down right here and what I want to do. If the music's too loud as of right now, I just put it as low as possible to the point where you can actually hear it and hear me talk. If it's too much, let me know. Watch that. Dismiss. I don't want to talk about AI. StreamYard is telling me about AI. I don't want to talk about AI right now. I got to talk about the Praetorian Guards over here. Bruh. The amount of people that were complaining that this wasn't going to be a 3-pack is ridiculous. I'm like, I'm okay this not being a 3-pack. Because you know what a 3-pack means? $900 out the freaking door. All right? Most collectors, their prices will want to get one. Most collectors and some collectors probably looking at 2. And then the small percenters out there, the 1%ers that want to army build these Praetorian Guards like no tomorrow, like me, would have been okay with a 3-pack. But nah. They consider for collectors, the majority of collectors, hey, if you guys just want to get 1, that's fine. You want to get 2, that's fine. You know? Now you want to get 4. Now, let's get nuts. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. You know? I'm just saying, man.
You want to get nuts? Let's.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Tell me something.
The Praetorian Guards. I'm actually enjoying these quite well. I do like the material. I do like what they're doing with just not like I remember the last time they did the Praetorian guards where you had to buy different versions of the Praetorian guards to get different accessories. I'm fine with what they did here, where they threw in all the accessories, all the weapons into one bag. That I'm cool with that. I am very cool with this. This is perfection right here. They're doing all the accessories into one figure. And I know some people were asking if, because one of the Praetorian guards was bigger than the others, right? You know, yeah, Mr. Thickums, right? I think Hottoys didn't consider that when going to Praetorian guards. They were like, in distance-wise, they looked about the same. Close-up-wise, one of them looked bigger. But that's about it. But I'm cool with what they have right here. I'm cool with not throwing multiple Praetorian guards. I understand why they had to do that with the Praetorian guards from Last Jedi, the film that shall not be named. Okay, because there were different versions of the helmets and stuff like that, and they were playing around with what they can do with the. Honestly, they could have done a 2-pack with that. They could have done a 2-pack with that easy, but they released it. One release for different versions of the figure. Here, it's the same figure. It's the same figure. All the accessories come with one figure, and if you wanted to buy multiple of these, you open the floodgates to your army building needs. Do we really want these season 3 trash figures? Do we want to reward Filoni and Kathleen Kennedy for the worst Star Wars ever produced? Oh my God, Hillary. Well, at that point, Hillary, don't. I guess at this point, save your money. Don't buy this. Don't buy this. Season 3 wasn't that bad compared to Kenobi and the future Acolyte show. Season 3 wasn't that bad. But I'm loving these. I remember collectors going ridiculous trying to find the original Praetorian guards. These used to go for money back. I don't know what they're looking like right now for price wise, right? As of right now, price wise, because all I know is people were trying to hunt down the Praetorian guards and also the royal guards. I guess the red aesthetics just pops really well with the cloth and everything. It's a cool figure. It's a very cool figure, and I'm really surprised the hype train that has been garnering for these kind of guards for the past few months, because the royal guards have been trying to be hunting down ISO from collectors, the Praetorian guards as well, because people had their Kylo Rens, right? And they were like, you know what? I want a Praetorian. I'm not Praetorian guard, but I want a Praetorian guard for my Kylo Ren. And here we are. There's Praetorian guards all around right now. You can buy as many you want to go with your Kylo Ren. 2 for Kylo Ren, or 4 for Gideon, 3 for Gideon. For me, I'm gonna get 4 of these because I want to get 3, but I'm like, the OCD is gonna bother me not having them complete. So I'm gonna get 4, so I can play around if I wanted to move 2 elsewhere and put the other 2 with Kylo Ren. Oh, season 3 was that bad. Let's reminisce. The bird eating the kid and the survived 2 days later. Hey, Lorian. Nah, but I'm liking this. I'm liking this setup right here. I'm definitely liking this setup. I can't wait to buy. All right, can't wait to put these on pre-order pretty soon. First, I won't pre-order these just yet. I will start pre-ordering the dewbacks first. I want to get that secured and squared away. So what I plan on doing with the dewbacks, I want to get 2 dewbacks with their sand troopers, right? The set, get those 2. And then I'm going to go buy 2 more dewbacks, just the deluxe editions. 1 for the trade with Star Crash, and then 1 for Mando. Because I want to put one of my Mandos on the dewback. The other dewback, however, if Star Crash says no to the trade, I will be doing a giveaway on that next year. At some point when I get it, when it releases and I finally get it, that will be a giveaway for next year. So I have a backup plan if Star Crash does not go forward with the dewback I have purchased. But yeah, here So after I'm done pre-ordering those, I'm gonna start working my way on getting 4 of these. What I want to try and do too is the 4th one will probably be my dual-wielding Praetorian. So he has 2 different weapons. So that's what I have planned on doing. Well, this right there. So I have one dual-wielding just like this right here. Yeah. Luis, hey, Geekin Out. Hey, Luis, how you doing? What the F was the point of a Grogu IGA is Pram can't fly. Striker 40 said, early morning to you, Nate. I pre-ordered 2 of these guards to go with my Palpatine. Just waiting patiently for them to reveal Bo-Katan figures. Cross that she comes with the throne. Cross my fingers for the throne. Cross my fingers for the gorgeous rooted hair coming into play, right? And cross my fingers for collectors that do want her to have the double joints. Okay, I know collectors want double joints for her, so hopefully they update the body to get her double jointed. Ooh, yeah, these Praetorian guards looking nice. Looking real nice. Hey, Lori, I understand your hate for season 3. I get it. Hey, Lori, okay, I get it. But I want to talk about Praetorian guards. I'd like the Praetorian guards for season 3. And I'm sorry, I enjoyed season 3 of Mandalorian. Could it have been better? Yes. Yeah, I can go on. I have about 20 more. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just gonna be a Hey Lori stream at this point because we got the Praetorian guards, we got the Boba Fetts, right, to talk about, and we gotta talk about Sabine Wren. So I'm like, damn, Hey Lori, the Hey Lori is strong in this one. The hate is strong in Hey Lori. So after I've done talking with the Praetorian guards, hey Lori, if you want to come in, I'll bring you in. Just hear your thoughts on your collecting habits, what have you. Oh man, there you go. Oh, damn. Can you imagine your lighting setup up in play? Like my Royal Guards, they pop. I mean, they pop like no freaking tomorrow. Oh my god. I was thinking I would have my old setup. No. So my Royal Guards, they pop in display, right? They just boom. The LED lights I got set up on my cabinet, it just chef kiss. And I put them. So before I was debating whether or not I wanted to get 1 Royal Guard or 2, because I wanted to get 1 Royal Guard because back then I wasn't an army builder. So I wasn't looking to buy multiples of the same character, right? Or the same figure, right? That all changed when the Fire Nation attacked, which was Hottoys' freaking obliteration of my wallet. So I finally bought 2 Royal Guards, right? Originally, I wanted to buy the Sith Trooper to be my second figure to be standing right next to the Royal Guard, right? That was my original plan. But then I was advised by collectors, like, why are you gonna put the Sith Trooper right next to the Royal Guard? Just get 2 Royal Guards. The Sith Troopers didn't do nothing in Rise of Skywalker. Just get the Royal Guards and set them up with your Emperor Palpatine and call it a day. So the Sith Troopers look pretty cool though. But the funny thing is the Royal Guards have been going up in price, you know, and the Praetorian Guards as well. They've been going up in hella price these days as well. So will these Praetorian Guards meet the same fate? Possibly. It just depends on the hype train when it comes to these guards. Because in the beginning, the guards didn't go that crazy, right? The guards didn't go that crazy in the very beginning. The guards were discounted, right? Heavily discounted. So it's free shipping, 10%, 20% off, right? And it took a while for those Royal Guards to sell out. It was later on where collectors were like, you know what? I need to buy accessory pieces for my Palpatines, for my Kylo Rens, for my Emperor Throne Room, right? And that's where the accessory figures come into play, where they start rising in price because collectors are hunting down accessory figures to go with your main characters, right? And the Praetorian Guards are very much perfect for your accessory figure needs. You want to have 2 or 3 of these right behind Moff Gideon, or 2 or 3 of these nailing the hell out of Paz Vizsla. Oh my god, not my boy! Dude, Paz! Watch out with the stick, bro. Watch out. He's going in. He's going in. No. Pass. No, not like this. Not like this. No. Nate, with the Boba Fett tease, is it possible to know what I mean? Ask Chase. We'll talk about that in just a minute. I pre-ordered 2 to go with the Thrawn. These guys were sent by the Shadows Council. That's how they're justifying it. You know what? That's right. These Praetorian guards can come back too, right? With Thrawn. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to need Thrawn's throne, okay? Thrawn's throne. Come on. Dave Filoni, deliver the throne, okay, for Thrawn, all right? So we can get Thrawn and Throne together from Hottoys, okay? Let's do it. All we know, the real reason of this stream was for Nate to geek out on the possibility that the teaser Hottoys releasing that Rancor! Yes! Yeah, you want to talk about it in just a minute, okay? Hey, Nate, just got my Cad Bane. Love the figure. Can't wait to get that Boba Fett. And Rancor! Remember, keep the faith strong on the Rancor. Yes! Yes, baby! Oh my god. The Rancor, man. Yo, I don't care. If it's anything like the Dewback, where barely any articulation, just switch out R's, switch out mouths. I don't freaking care. If they do the same thing they did with the Dewback and just make it two times as big, 2 times as wide. I don't care. It is possible to move that from take the same skills, dynamics, and what have you that you put into the freaking Dewback and move it over to the Rancor. I don't need my Rancor to move. I don't need my Rancor to have articulation. I just need my Rancor to be the Rancor and to switch out the R, switch out maybe the mouth or something like that. I don't care. I do not freaking care. It is freaking possible. There's barely any articulation with a Dewback, right? And there was those that said that they would never come for the Dewback. What are they to say now? And it's going to be the same damn thing for the Rancor. I'm just saying. 2 years ago, when we were talking about the Blurg, right? And I mentioned that the Dewback was in Mandalorian. Is it possible to get the Dewback into the freaking Hottoys realm, right? Because Sideshow did it once. Sideshow did the Rancor too. And people then said, like, oh, you out of your damn mind. They'll never do a Dewback. It's too damn expensive. I mean, like, and here we are, $700, right? For a set with the Dewback and the Sand Trooper. $500, close to $500 for the Dewback by itself with the deluxe edition, right? And look at the DeLorean Mark II. Nearly about $800, $900, right? The Rancor, easily $1,000, $1,200. Okay? Well, in inflation, maybe $1,300. But either way, it is a possibility. It is a reality. And I really want to support Hottoys. I want to buy as many Dewbacks as I can to support Hottoys in their endeavor to give us more beasts of burden, beasts of destruction, beasts of madness, out of your damn mind, Rancor. All right, that's what I want. I do, man. I want the Return of Jedi Rancor. And I want the Book of Boba Fett Rancor. So, damn, that Rancor will be a monster. Let me go through the comments here. $245 is a rare price nowadays for a 6-scale figure, and I feel that people should act on it as fast as they can, because you never know how long it's going to be if we see these characters again. That's true. The $245 wasn't too bad on this Praetorian guard. You're right. Yeah, the Praetorian guards are really good with the pricing here for $245. That's rare. That's about, I think that's about the price of the Purse Trooper. Let me see. Let me look at the Purse Trooper. The Purse Trooper came with nothing. The Purse Trooper came with nada. Zip. Zero. Oh, $235. Yeah. So, yeah, it was about the price of the... So, $230... So, the Praetorian guards would have been about $235 if they came with all those accessories, right? The Purse Trooper came with nothing. Just came with the rifle, and that's it. And the goofy-ass helmet, right? So, yeah, the Purse Trooper $235, this one $245. I get it. I sense drama. Am I needed? I sense drama. Am I needed? Denobi in the house. Dear Lord. Oh, my God, Denobi. Denobi, the man, the myth, the legend. Aren't you the bringer of drama? The bringer. When I get my Boba in, I'm gonna take a photo of him on my 1/6 Sideshow Rancor statue and tag Nate. Please do it, hey Lauren. Please do. Oh man. Oh wow. Just please do it. Please do it. If they can make a dewback and a Rancor, it should be no problem to making a 6-skill Jabba the Hutt. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Jabba the Hutt soon, right? Before we even get into the Rancor, right? Like the Jabba the Hutt, Return of the Jedi, right? It probably won't be a 40th anniversary, right? It'll probably be next year. Grab 2, added 20 coupons, needed 1 more coupon for my 3rd. If anyone has a code, hit me up, please. Oh my God, man. Here's the problem with that 6003. I think the codes, right? The codes are like $20 coupon codes. The Tauntaun, yes, the Tauntaun as well. The coupon codes, especially the $20 ones, I think they're attached to your account. Like I tried to share my $20 coupons with somebody else, and they couldn't use it because they were like it's already attached to another account. That's the only problem I see. Now you got the 10%ers and what have you, you'll be able to do it. Let me see. I'm going through these comments here. Just remember that we see the Rancor in the blogger photos, not in the actual production photos. So it's not a real tease from Hottoys. It's not a real tease, right? But then again, Hottoys allowed that to go through, right? Why would they allow that to go through? Like, you know what? Let that pass by. Like, why would collectors even think that we're going to do a Rancor, right? Let that pass by, you know? My guess is they're cool with that. Because if I was Holly, I would have not been cool with it. I'm like, yeah, we don't want to send a false narrative to our collectors out there that there's a Rancor coming in, you know? So, I know, it is still blogger photos, right? It's still not a Rancor tease. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that the possibility of bringing in the Rancor, right? Right after we got the dewback. It doesn't have to be this year. It could be next year, the year after, right? But, give Hottoys the time. Let them cook. Let them cook. They got plenty of time to give us a Tauntaun. Got plenty of time to give us a damn freaking dewback, right? Come on. Tauntaun, Jabba the Hutt. Like, there's other figures in line before the Rancor. And I want to support Hottoys as best as I can so we can get the Rancor in the near future. The Rancor will be a monster. Man. The Noe 2 needs to join the live stream. I know, I'm going to bring him in. Where's my phone at? I had my phone here. Sorry, I found my phone. Okay, Instagram. Gram. Get him to the gram. Give me a second, guys. I'm signing into my Instagram real quick. I'm going to bring in Denobi. Let me see. Where is the invite button? Copy. That is copied. Cool. Now Instagram. Not now. Now where is my messages? There you go. And oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, I wasn't even on my Instagram. Denobi sent me a message like 10 minutes ago. Okay. Link. Oh, all right. I just sent Denobi a link. Hello, hi there, everybody. My man Nate Geekin Out giving us a stream right when we needed for you, the people, collectors, Bane. You know what? I'll give you one. I'll give you the Bane. I'll give you for you, the people. Gotham is yours.
Unity, and we give it back to you, the people. Gotham is yours.
Gotham is yours. You know what's funny? Okay, let me bring this up. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Nate, what up, my brother? Tony, how you doing? How you been, man? I hope everything's all right over there. I hope the storms haven't been affecting you too much. For me, it's been just going through Georgia, so it's just been rain after rain, working through it. It's been crazy. Let me see. What was I looking for? Okay. No one suspects the Annis Inquisition. There you go. This moment right here kind of reminds me of this. No one suspects the Spanish Inquisition moment. Okay. Are you guys ready? Obviously, hopefully, I'll get freaking copyrighted for this. Dear Lord, because YouTube has been all over the place. So, have you ever watched the no one suspects the Spanish Inquisition? That kind of reminds me of that moment right here in this clip right here. This freaking photo of them coming at Paz Vizsla. Let me see. Let me cut off the music here for a bit. Where's my music? There you go.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody suspects the Spanish Inquisition. Oh my God. That kind of reminds me of this of that moment in the photo of Mandalorian season 3. Yeah, it's straight out of that moment. Just look at it. Look at it. Let's see, where's my shared photos? Where is that Praetorian guards? Where is it? There you go. There you go. Right there. You are really wanting your Rancor. I'm still here waiting for my vulture that they tease. Patience. In due time. There are those that said the Dupac would never come. What are they to say now? In due time. In due time. We'll see that come to play. We'll see that come to play, man. Just be prepared with your wallet, because that's gonna be an expensive piece. Denovi 2 in the house.
I'm here. Hello, everybody. Hello. I can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I sense a little bit of drama, so I was like, oh, wait a minute, Nate is joining on. I gotta see what's trending right now. Hello, everybody. And then I see good old Mandalorian up to no good there. Trending. The Praetorian guard retails for what? $245.
$245, yes.
I'm getting one. I'm getting one of these guys.
Now, my question to you is,
Mm-hmm.
do you think you would have still gone in this if they rustled you in to do a 3-pack purchase?
No, 3-pack wouldn't have sold. I don't think they've ever done a 3-pack figure set. Actually, no, that's not.
They've
true.
done it before. They've done it. No.
With Christopher Nolan's Batman, they've done a three figure pack, so they have done that. It's not very common, I will say, though. It does put it in a different price bracket. Mm-hmm. I think this is cool. You know, so when it comes to Star Wars, and people are always trying to speculate if a certain figure is going to be in demand, mm-hmm. If it's gonna trend, you know, as a chase figure, or even potentially even a Grail figure. So you can just look at history. This right here it's a no-brainer. You can criticize the Praetorian Guard's appearance on season 3 of The Mandalorian. You can do whatever you can. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. The question, as a Hot Toys collector, is it worth adding to your collection? And will you be punished down the road by history because you decided to get swept up with the public opinion at the time, and then a few years down the road, the public opinion.
It has happened before where collectors were complaining about, you know, either Last Jedi or The Rise of Skywalker, and they said no to a figure back then, and now we see them trying to hunt down those same figures that they were complaining the movie about. But they're like, why did I have to correlate the figure with the movie? The figure didn't do nothing. You know? And that's why we see collectors right now trying to hunt down the original Praetorian guards. And I'm like, yeah, they're going for money now. They still are. They're still going heavy price, especially the Royal Guards from Return of the Jedi, which nobody bought. Like, literally, it was 20% bargain bin at Sideshow, and nobody wanted those. And then now people are hunting them down.
Yeah. So then, based on the current trends of where Sideshow is at and where it's heading, this is most definitely going to be a chase figure. So then all you really have to ask yourself as a Hot Toys collector is whether or not you want this specific character in your collection. If you're worried about whether or not it's going to climb in price after its release, or if it's going to go on a wait list, absolutely, I would stake my reputation on this. That this guy is going to go. Now, does that mean that it's highly sought, highly in demand? No, because we're in the new era of smaller batches. Sideshow clearly probably doesn't want the larger batches of figures, and then B, they may not even have the purchase and order of power like they did in the glory days. So they may be forced to do smaller batches. So it's one of those situations that, look, if you don't pre-order this now, you're most likely going to miss out on it, or you can run the risk of chasing it on the
aftermarket
distributor. Yeah, the aftermarket, but like the official distributor for Sideshow, you can try your mom and pop shops. You may not even have to resort to eBay. You can probably resort to your local comic book shop or even online retailers that are authorized resellers through Sideshow. Whether or not they'll have it in stock, that's clearly a gamble because we can't collect everything that's being released right now. So it's one of those situations that you just have to analyze your current pre-orders. Not to mention the Praetorian Guard, this specific character here caters to two factions of the Star Wars universe. So he caters to the sequel trilogy crowd, and then he caters to the Mandalorian crowd.
Yeah, Mandalorian Imperials, yeah. The Remnant Imperials.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
so
first order
I think it looks cool. I just wish...
infancy right now.
What's that?
Yeah, this first order is still in its infancy right now, so it's not barely a thing at the moment. So this can still play around with your Imperials, your current Imperials in the Mandalorian verse.
Yeah. Now, are the fans expecting this character to show up again? I'm not holding my breath for season 4 of Mandalorian. Not anytime soon, anyway.
Yeah, the only reason why I see these come back is because these were brought in by Thrawn's people, right? And Thrawn might have his own Praetorian Guard group to protecting him in Ahsoka. So that's maybe, but that again, these Praetorian Guards were pretty much, had the Mandalorian look to them. So Thrawn, he could have a different look of Praetorian Guards at that point. So you can't say for sure that these same Praetorian Guards will come back in with.
There's no guarantee. Yeah, there's no guarantee. Yeah, there's no guarantee. So what episode are we in on the Ahsoka show? Is it are we on the 3rd or 4th?
Episode 3 right now.
Episode 3. Okay. And then, are you enjoying the show so far?
So far, I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
The only problem with the show right now, which I understand for viewers that are brand new into the show, are complaining that it's too slow, and I get that. It is slow. It is slow, but it's been picking up in episode 3. But the thing is, they're bringing in new characters that people don't know. You have to be part of these, the rebel crowd to actually fully enjoy what's happening with the Easter eggs. And
so what I predicted a few months ago, that it was going to alienate the crowd like me that never committed to the Disney XD cartoon show. Right? That's exactly what seems to be trending.
Yeah, so far that's what's the common problem right now for viewers, unfortunately. Now, those that have been enjoying Rebels have been enjoying Ahsoka right now, like me, that have been a Rebel fan for a while, a Clone Wars fan. I've been enjoying every freaking minute, and I can't wait to see what.
How many of you are there? How many of these Rebel fans are there? What is it, like 28, 26? Because no one's watching the show. So who are these fans?
I guess 1.4 million viewers.
Who are these fans? Because there's something rotten in Denmark, because from the last 6 months, the YouTube community, the audience watching us, I was under this impression that this cartoon faction of an audience was always going to be there to support, but clearly that's not the case with the Ahsoka show. So somebody's lying. Is it the audience? Is it the show? Is something the map isn't adding up? Because you understand, Nate. That's all I heard. The Rebels.
Well, the thing is, I think it's more to the fact that the fans that are coming back are enjoying the show, but the majority of Star Wars fans, because they got screwed over by Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and screwed over by Kenobi. Ever since Kenobi, the viewers have been dying out for Star Wars fans because ever since Kenobi.
So we're at the point of just pointing fingers now at anything.
No, for real. Kenobi was a downward spiral for
well, you don't have to convince. I had to sit through that nightmare, and I never got my apology for that. So this is so now viewers now Star Wars fans, I guess the majority of Star Wars fans are tired with what's happening, and they're just gonna. And then there's a part of the fandom that just wants to wait till it gets all released and then watch it all at once. They don't want to wait and sit around watching something that may not build up to anything. So the what does Padme, what does Queen Amidala like to say in Phantom Menace? The vote of no confidence. I give a vote of no confidence. So we're not taking responsibility that the show was just poorly written. Then do you think people are just pointing the fingers at?
I can't say the show is poorly written yet because we haven't seen the majority of the show yet. I've been enjoying it. I think the show
majority of the show. Haven't you seen half of the show? Isn't it 6 episodes?
No, 8 episodes. So.
8? Oh, I'm sorry, a third of the show, and that's not enough.
I think the writing is pretty good. It's just that there's fans out there that are not going to watch it because, unfortunately, they have not watched Rebels. They don't know these characters, and no, I agree. It is slow. It is slow. So I do agree with people out there that are complaining that.
So then we're going to use the Andor escape clause that it starts off slow and people need to stick around.
Andor was good. Come on, the Nobi. You got to give Andor a shot, man. Andor was really good, man.
Nope.
Come on, the Nobi.
Here,
man.
I tell you what. If Andor was so good, where's the merchandise?
How dare you? How dare you? You. Shame on you, Denobi. The march will come. Damn you, Denobi.
I'm sick and tired. And then this is the problem too, Nate. Not to discredit you, but I'm going to discredit you and a few others. You guys are the same one that try to peddle the Book of Boba Fett as like this epiphany type show. And no, I'm sorry, the credentials were flushed down the toilet. Hadalorian was one of them. Hadalorian thought Book of Boba Fett was like the grand hall and opus, and he sat through that in denial, like half of it. and now it's aged like milk, and now we're like, oh, it was Kenobi, the Book of Boba Fett. Oh, so now we're admitting
come on. You know damn well that Kenobi really put a nail in the coffin.
I'm not defending Kenobi. Kenobi was a train wreck of a mess. I'm just saying Kenobi show wasn't the only one that threw shit on the wall. That wasn't the only show.
No, I'm not disagreeing that Book of Boba Fett had its issues, but I'd rather watch Book of Boba Fett over Kenobi any day.
No,
that's how bad Kenobi was.
No, you're in denial.
No, I'm not in denial. No, Boba Fett was good.
You clearly need to be vaccinated with a Star Wars classic trilogy shot because you're not making sense.
Compared to Kenobi, Boba Fett was more a proper show for me than Kenobi. Well, to be fair, I did really enjoy that Rancor moment though. That was really cool. And also the brother moment between Mando and Boba. I think that was pretty cool too.
Really?
Andor was the biggest trash show of Star Wars. How dare y'all? Never thought I would agree with Denobi, but he's right. Andor blew big time. Denobi, dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow! Dishonor on you! You see Denobi? You say, where's the drama? You bring the drama. Hey, you got people actually agree with you this time, dear Lord.
Yeah, wow. Finally. Well, yeah. Now, like we're starting to point fingers now.
Oh my God, where did you put that at? Oh my God, where did that come from? Dear Lord. Hey, Denobi, real talk. Where's that? You promised me a episode of Book of Boba Fett with your.
Look, because of the whole, everybody's pointing fingers at Ahsoka, because nobody wants to admit that Ahsoka is just a poorly written show. You know, like you said, it's Kenobi's fault. It's Book of Boba Fett. It's his fault. It's KK's fault. Nobody really wants to take. So I have to dig him up for inspiration, and you know, like I promised the audience, he's gonna get buried in the.
I've been waiting for that.
This is gonna happen this year. I know.
Come on, Denobi.
He's gonna fall into the.
You promised me that Burger Fett was gonna make it.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's just look. This is it. This is it. The fans, you can't please the fans, man. It's the poorly and look, we all probably need to come and realize that maybe Dave Filoni isn't as good of a writer as we all thought he is, right? You can't keep pointing the finger at Kathleen Kennedy. Dave Filoni is the head writer for every episode of Ahsoka. So if nobody is watching Ahsoka, you really, you know, instead of pointing fingers at Kenobi and Burger Fett and season 3 of The Mandalorian, Filoni may not be the chosen one as we originally thought he was. I'm telling you.
No, I don't think that's the case. I think the vote of confidence in Star Wars has been dying out since Kenobi. It's like the Kenobi show really brought down a lot of fans. It was like one of the most hated shows.
Didn't Book of Boba Fett get released before Kenobi?
Yeah, it was Book of Boba Fett.
You keep trying to pretend the Book of Boba Fett doesn't exist.
No, because the thing is, I enjoyed Book of Boba Fett, but I don't think
Kenobi, and I'm going to tell you
compared
right.
to Book of Boba Fett and Kenobi, Book of Boba Fett is like a shining gem. Compared to Kenobi. I hate it. Come on.
We're going to be in a group session now, in a therapy group session now.
I did not enjoy Kenobi. He also targeting a younger generation too. Dave Filoni's always done that because, you know, Rebels and Clone Wars, it's always been targeted, you know, for a younger generation. Now I'm just reading through the comments.
You can't. Well, that's the other thing too, is that the Rebels it's a G-rated general audience cartoon show on Disney XD on the kids, you know, cartoon block hour. So how do you expect to take any of that shit serious? I don't. That's why I'm not watching it. I don't have any negative or hate towards the show. It's just like, nope, this isn't for me. Why would I sit through this? Why? Everybody's calling it Rebels season 5. That right there alienates majority of your Star Wars audience.
That's the problem. That's the problem right there. Is that
no?
That's how the majority of viewers, not the majority.
That's how Dave Filoni is marketing it. He's the he's the showrunner.
What I'm saying is that the majority of Star Wars fans, because if there's a group out there that have been watching, you know, Rebels, they understand. I've been calling it Rebels season 5.
Dave Filoni's been calling it Rebel. See, everybody's been even what's her name? The actress who's playing Ahsoka, Rosario Dawson. They're all calling it that. So right there, you've alienated majority of your audience from a TV show that aired years ago, that finished its last season, 2018, 2019. So.
Well, at that point, if you're not a fan of Rebels and if you're not enjoying Ahsoka,
but
then
you're missing the point. It's like it's people think because I'm criticizing it that I hate it or love it. My point that I'm
have you ever watched Rebels though? Have you ever watched Rebels?
Exactly, because I haven't watched Rebels. I have no vested interest in moving forward with.
Do you want to give Rebels a chance? So in order to
you're missing the point. There is in any of this, there is no world that I give.
Are you gonna go sit down and watch Rebels?
A chance. So if you're telling me, that for me to enjoy the Ahsoka show, I need to watch the Rebels cartoon, then it's done. Then my race has ended before I get to start. So I have no opinion. I have no love or hate. I have no interest. I'm in limbo. I'm in limbo.
Hatalorian's in the house.
I'm in limbo. Oh, Hatalorian has to come in and give us.
Hey.
You see, so when I critique it, people, Nobody's hating. I go, I have no hate towards this show. I have no real opinion and no interest to pursue watching this show.
You just didn't want to watch 149 hours of backstory.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I would never. No, God, no. No. No.
But here's the thing, though. Like, okay, so let's say you're new to the Marvel series, right? You got a backlog of films to watch before you even understand what's going on with the Loki show. So, so what's the difference between doing Homer for Avengers or for future Marvel films?
And you're right. And you're right. But here's the problem, though, Nate, is that the math isn't adding up. I was under the impression that there was this large supportive group for this cartoon show called The Rebels, and they haven't showed up. So either they don't care or this large audience never existed. The math isn't adding up. If the viewers aren't there,
the math is adding up. It's actually been the way it's been adding is that the quality of the shows have been sucking so bad. Everybody's
that's why I've been trying to tell Denobi is that
no.
The shows have been leading up to Rebels.
Fingers like every other Star Wars fan. You were pointing fingers at Kenobi. You were pointing fingers everywhere but the actual show. Let's rewind the live stream.
Ahsoka is good right now. I'm enjoying it. I've been enjoying it. Here's the thing:
you also enjoyed Book of Boba Fett, like I said.
I enjoyed Book of Boba Fett, but if I had to compare Book of Boba Fett to Ahsoka is pretty much still awesome right now. Andor and Ahsoka are better quality shows to Book of Boba Fett, but Kenobi, I'm like I can't sit through that. I can't even I'd rather sit through Book of Boba Fett than sit through Kenobi.
Obi-Wan, was it Hobo?
I couldn't. I watched the first episode. I thought I was in Crazy Town. You guys all pursued episode 2 of Boba Fett. I'm like, how do you not realize that this is garbage? And now everybody's like, Boba Fett really wasn't the masterpiece that we all thought it was, and so forth. And
Kenobi, sometimes it's like watching a train wreck. It's like you can't take your eyes off of it. It's like it's a beautiful masterpiece of just amazingness of like how bad can this possibly be? And it ends up being like a cult classic. Like 10, 20 years from now, we're going to be watching Book of Boba Fett.
I'm not.
And it's going to be a masterpiece.
I'm not. You can bury that, You can bury that with the Star Wars Holiday Special. I've never seen that. Yeah.
And we're all going to be in our Bantha tanks.
Kumbaya with our Rancors too, or what's it called? Hottoy Rancors. Yep. Speaking of, can you show me that Rancor over there, Denobi? I love that thing. Oh dear Lord.
The what?
There it is. There it is on the Rancor, right there. I see it. I want that Rancor right there.
The Ran.
Oh man.
You're not going to get you had the opportunity. You and Don Prime and the rest of the community.
No, I wasn't collecting back then.
You guys all threw a hissy fit over the Black Series Rancor. So then,
get out of here with that.
Then the Soup Yahtzee says no Rancor for any of you.
Get out of here.
No Rancor for any of you.
How am I going to put a What's It Go Rancor on top of that Rancor? What's It Go Boba Fett on top of that Rancor? No,
you're not going to get it. Hottoys is so. I'm going to tell you something right now. This is the worst deceptive relationship I've ever been with Hottoys in the last 10 years. Like, at least Hottoys would be deceptive and then make it up with an apology. They've just, the last year, they've been so friggin' deceptive at teas and stuff. I feel like I'm in a really bad toxic relationship. They're like, why am I still in this relationship with Hottoys where I don't get the respect from them? I don't.
Wait, what happened? Wait, we moved on from battling out about Star Wars, the current state of Star Wars. Now we're going to the current state of Hottoys. What's going on with Hottoys?
It's just their constant teases, and nothing is being manifested, and yet we get these left fielded type hooks, these right hooks from coming out of nowhere with like the dewback, and I'm like, the community can't afford the dewback. What are you talking? They can barely afford the blurg. I like, why are we got the dewback from the classic trilogy? It's just like these really wacky one-offs. A 32-inch diameter beast of burden that doesn't fit in 80% of the community, because the majority of the community is still using DTOFs. I'm like, where are they going to stick this thing?
No, here's the thing though, with the dewback, the way I see it, because the blurg did so well.
The blurg is bargain bin on every retailer from here all the way to Timbuktu, Hong Kong.
And then the Nobi, that's Sideshow, that's everybody else. But Hottoys already made their money with those pre-orders. They already made their money.
True.
Now they're moving over to
my point is, you
dewback.
can use the analytics based off of the performance of the blurg and everybody's denial about getting the blurg as to the dewback. As a dewback is what, is it like $700, right?
So yeah, I did see collectors, people sending me clips that collectors were already canceling on the dewback after they made their pre-order. I'm like, wait a minute, what? So you weren't involved with that dewback? What happened here?
It's like $750, right? With tax and shipping.
It's $700. It's $700.
No, but tax and ship, doesn't it come in like $780 or $775? It's close to $800, right? Or something like that. Don't sugarcoat it, Nate, for the kids. Don't sugarcoat it.
No, I'm not sugarcoating it. No, I'm just saying the retail price was $700.
$700.
And
okay,
then,
so
it'll be about $800.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, and then it's gonna show up within a year. Everybody's like, "Oh, it'll be too." Like, no, they're gonna deliver this thing right on Christmas Eve, right on top of all the artesian jokers and the Anakins that most of us weren't able to score.
So are you worried that Hottoys is strangling the wallets a little bit too much? Is that what you're saying?
I think Hottoys is in a great financial situation, and they are flexing and flaunting it. They clearly got an infusion from the Hong Kong government back during 2020. They have proven and exhibited that they are more than capable of maintaining their average 12-month release schedule. They've proven it. Hey guys, we can deliver the 12-month period. We don't care two rats ass if you can afford our stuff or not, because you know what? We're good. Because we've been able to put more Uyghurs into work. I don't know, capture more kids in this later. Their production, their labor, they've been able to exceed it and beyond. Because like the Bark Speeders, one of them arrived early. Not only that though, but talk about
both arrived at the same time.
At the same time, I mean, talk about like a middle finger to the community. You know.
But hey, me and you. And hey, Lorian, we've been getting a whole bunch of freaking invoices left and right for the past 2 months, and we're here.
I've been pacing myself though. I just got a few days ago. I got my Bark Speeders. They're in the other room. I haven't opened them up yet. I have been pacing myself because I've always made it very clear. I don't like to be put in a situation where I have 4 invoices all within a week period. There's no reason for me to get hit with 4 invoices. The stuff arrives, and then I throw it into a corner of the room because I pace myself. Just because I get something on time, it doesn't mean I'm just going to get and just open it up and display it. Everything is part of the plan. I manage my space, the collection, what's coming in, what's coming out. I pace myself because what happens is then you get YouTube influencers hawking their stuff. Right, because they've over exceeded their safety parameters. They've entered the holodeck without the safeties on. So now they're hawking their stuff, doing live streams, and that's not a good image to portray to your audience.
And that's on them. That's on them.
It is.
As long as me and you, hey, Lorian, are still in the game, enjoying our collection, that's fine.
It is on it absolutely. But the point of the story is that when you're staring down the barrel of 130 pre-orders, and you have an audience or a group of followers, you really want to look out for their best interests. Like, look, there's a lot of stuff to collect. I get it. There's InArt, there's Exo 6, there's 3.0, there's all of this stuff. Really, really pace yourself, right? Try not to be deceptive. Just don't say you're gonna get, like, that's all I heard about the dewback. Everybody says they're gonna get it. Well, bullshit. I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Everybody says they're gonna get the dewback. Oh, I love it. The dewback. Bull. No, I'm not buying that.
Hey, Lauren, what's your thoughts?
I'm getting the dewback.
Of course.
I'm getting the dewback too, but I'm not gonna pre-order it. Yeah.
Well, no, this is for me. I'm gonna have to pre-order these early because if the recent pre-orders have anything to say about these current pre-orders, this ain't gonna last. Like we're gonna see this dwindling down. So depending on what you wanna.
No, but that's the problem,
money.
Nate. I've been keeping track of the analytics. Hottoys' pre-orders have been averaging between Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. They've been averaging anywhere between 120 and 130. They haven't exhibited any type of challenge as far as deliveries. The new norm moving forward is $300 average figures and pre-orders currently on Sideshow between 120 and 130. They've been able to maintain that figure for over 12 months. All you have to do is time travel 1 year to YouTube land and see what us YouTubers were saying.
Does that include all the different SKUs too?
Yes, that does. That does include all the different SKUs. If Sideshow decided to separate it. So, for example, with this dewback, this is seen as one, but there's a couple SKUs, I think, with like the Batman Robert Pattinson, that they separated it. I think they did it with Kenobi. With Obi-Wan Kenobi with the floating stones, they separated it, I think, into three different type SKUs into or 3 web pages, I guess is the best way to say it. So it depends on how Sideshow.
Yeah. Currently we have whatchamacallit. We currently have the Batfleck figure from Flash. Now that's hitting low stock, and I wouldn't be surprised we start seeing the low stocks hit for the Bat Cycle and the Batfleck.
Well, you mean the fake flick?
All of it. It's all going into waitlist, Nate. I can't. I mean, it's what it is here. Right now, I am showing.
Because here's the thing, I can see Sideshow. Because they are aware of how massive this piece is. They don't want this sitting around in their warehouses. This massive piece will eventually waitlist within the 4 to 6 month plan.
Yeah. So I just verified there is currently 120 pre-orders active on the Sideshow website. That includes everything. That's Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and a quite handful of one-offs. We're talking RoboCop, Wolverine, Avatar, Kamen Rider, that little motorcycle Japanese dude. So it's quite a bit. Now, I'm not saying that we're all going to collect all of these characters, but it is still somewhat overwhelming. Because on the other side of the train tracks of the fence, you have these other individuals, Exo 6, who InArts, 3.0, Star Ace toys. And if you go farther into the hood, then you get over through multiple train tracks, then you get over to the third-party pirate poo-poo toys and farce and all that nonsense that the community is still in love with.
Here we go.
You have it's a large fold. It's like a huge portfolio of just a lot of stuff. Not counting the Kickstarters, Nate. Not counting the HasLabs. Not counting the Ghost HasLab. That's currently, I think it's going to end in a week or two or something like that.
It's like 5 days now. I think it's 5 days now.
Yeah, I think it's under 6 days.
It's under 6 days.
September 7th is the last day.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is.
Do you think they'll extend that because they want to try and see collectors will come in to try and build up the. When do they extend stuff?
They extend it when they haven't hit their goal. So then they'll go into panic attacks like they did with like the Rancor. They're like, we'll give you the Rancor.
Okay, so if the backing didn't make it through, they'll extend
it.
But it's already been backed.
Yeah. it hit its marker, and it's like it's not gonna. They're not gonna extend it to try and make it all the tiers.
Well, I wanted to get my rest of my tiers because we already have Ezra. We already have. That's it. The backing for Ezra. That's it. The other tiers ain't gonna happen now.
No, it's possible we might get the other tier because there's always a push. There's going to be a push at the end of this.
The 11th hour, and everybody panics.
Yeah.
Yes, the 11th hour push. So I would say.
Oh,
the last
wow.
24
Commander
hours.
Fox waitlisted.
Yeah.
Wow. About damn time. Damn, because he was like he was on low stock for like 3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. I like I said, Nate, I got a couple of my pre-orders in. I'm trying to keep my Google spreadsheet under 40.
Were you getting Commander Fox?
Yes, but I did not. I purposely did not pre-order him.
Okay. So you're gonna hunt him down later.
I looked at his release, and there's a lot of figures that have such a large window. I didn't feel very safe or confident. Again, this is something that I try to avoid.
Denobi. So bringing that up, your Hottoys is not the only one that's pumping out merch like they've been doing, right?
No.
There's been other companies. I've been looking at the majority of the Star Wars community as far as like other companies like Hasbro, Lego, what have you, and people are getting overwhelmed by these pre-orders, and I can see what you're saying where Hottoys is pumping out.
I remember when the Ghost was announced, and I not only follow the 1/6 scale community. I think I told this to Sean. I also follow the action figure channels, and I go incognito and I listen to them. And I'm going to tell you right now, I saw panic. I saw fear because this is a group of collectors that have an average spending of anywhere between $40 to $60 a week. And then they're thrown this $500 vehicle, and it is pure terror in their face because it's kind of like for me, and let's say for me and John, that Hottoys decides to drop a $3,500 N1 fighter. Yeah, I'm gonna panic because I know I need to get that in here, but I know it's not gonna be easy, right?
Well,
it's
at least it'll be an open pre-order versus being a
exactly.
limited
Yeah. So
hunt.
so you have that other side of the collectors, then you have the 1/6 scale collectors, and it's just pure confusion when you listen to a lot of us. I'm not going to mention.
On top of that, did you see the size of it? Did you see the like on the Instagram, Hasbro Pulse put out a diagram of showing it's side by side with the Razor Crest? It makes the Razor Crest look tiny.
Where is that? It's on Instagram?
Yeah.
Let me look it up.
Where's my Gandalf? I was there at Comic-Con 3,000 years ago. I came this close to touching it.
I got you.
It's huge. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I enjoy going to these shows, because I got to see the Ghost and I got my camera. It is an impressive playset vehicle. Like, I can't wait to get it, to hack it. I'm going to add lights.
I'll send it to you to Messenger.
Yeah.
I was there, Gandalf. I was there 3,000 years ago.
Thank you, Halorian. I got the message. Let me head over there.
Got a couple more days. I'm only back. I think I'm back in only 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that thing is massive. Dear Lord.
It's huge. Yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of compartments. There's like the possibility of like USB hacking this playset with like really cool lights. Super easy. If you're clever with LED lights and you're clever with a soldering gun, like to get those engines lit up, it's going to be really good.
Quick thing before I move on to discussing about the Razor Crest, how massive this beast of a figure is.
Mm-hmm.
Let me talk about the dewback, because collectors were asking on the chat if the Trooper comes with the dewback. Yes, there is a SKU where it's $700. It comes with the deluxe version of the dewback and the Sand Trooper Sergeant, right? Then when you move over, you got the regular dewback. or wait, is that the deluxe? Okay, because no, this is deluxe. Yeah, $455 for the regular dewback. Does it come with the extra the extra face plate, mouth, and the extra arm, extra leg? And then the deluxe version comes with the extra face plate and the extra arm, the leg. And then there's the fourth SKU, which is the actual Sand Trooper itself. So yes, you save about $40 if you buy the set together. If you buy the dewback, deluxe, and the Sand Trooper separately, you're spending an extra $50. So you gotta buy, if you're looking to buy both of these together, buy the set together because you save about $50. Okay. That being said, good luck to you, and may the weapons be with you always on these pre-orders, because it's $700 for this set. It's out of your damn mind, and God forbid you're a freaking arm builder like I am, because I'm going to buy multiple of these.
Nate, and you know what kills me is that release date. Is that July 2024 to December. It is such an ambiguous, like an open large window for a big ticket item like that.
Merry Christmas.
What's that?
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, well, I take it. I thought it would be. I think it's going to show up earlier. I think it'll show up between July and August. I really do. I think it's such an easy build. I think it's rotocast vinyl mold, and the most labor intensive part is probably the hand painting of the dewback. Those stormtroopers.
And there's barely any articulation with that thing. All
there's no articulation.
Push out the jaws and the leg, and that's it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, I honestly believe it'll show up at 12 months or less. I think it'll show up either July or August of next year. A big ticket.
Don't they outsource the?
Braden, I'm getting 4. Yeah, I'm getting 4 of the dewbacks. But the thing is, the fourth one is going to be my trade if Star Crash makes it. If Star Crash does not commit to the trade for the fourth dewback, that fourth dewback is going to be my giveaway next year when it gets released. So,
I measured the Ecto one.
I'm getting 3. I'm just getting 3. The fourth one is just going to be a trade or a giveaway.
Of what? The collector set or the regular edition?
So I'm getting 2 of the 2-pack with the Sand Trooper and the dewback.
Where are you going to put these dewbacks in your? Are you going to put them underneath your bed, Nate? What are you going to do? Are you going to use?
Oh yeah, they're going to be underneath my bed. I'm going to have a little bed, like one of my cat's beds. I'm going to put it right there by Iguana.
I was going to say, you're going to cuddle up with one. What do you?
Yeah, come on. I'm going to cuddle up with that next to my Ecto 1 and cuddle up with the Ecto 1 as well. Yeah. There's all this love. I'm gonna share all this love on my bed. Come on.
Look the Ecto. Look, I measured the Ecto 1. It's 45 inches long. The dewback is 32. I'm telling you, man, that thing is it's gonna be a challenge for a lot of collectors. It's
also gonna be a height hog too, with the trooper on top of it.
Oh, that's right.
The reason why I'm getting a
vertically,
the reason why I'm getting a third dewback is because I want to put one of my Mandos on the dewback, like in Mandalorian Season 1, where he was riding a dewback across Tatooine.
He wasn't riding a dewback. Was Mando on a dewback?
Yeah, Season 1. Episode...
hey, DeLorean, can you confirm that? I don't...
Episode 5. Episode 5, when he entered Tatooine, so what happened was the guy he was working with, right?
Can we get a fact checker from the audience? I don't know about this.
Yeah, that's right. It was just a small throwaway cutscene.
Yeah. The guy he was working with betrayed him, took the speeder bikes, right? And he had no ride, so he took the dewback. So
okay, I believe you.
Remember, there was a guy that got murked by Fennec Chan, and the dewback was walking around with his dead body. And Mando took that dewback to ride back to town.
I don't know if Mando can spread eagle like that on top of this dude.
There's a photo of Mando on a dewback though.
You just take the Mando, the one from the blurg.
Oh, from the blurg, yeah, because that one's already been tailored for the spread eagle pose. So
I wonder if you can. If you can, because he had the chrome Mando on this dewback. Let me see.
Was it the chrome?
Yeah, on this one, yeah. I wonder which chrome Mando will be able to do it. Do you guys have any of the updated chrome Mandos?
I don't. I never got the Chrome Mando. I have 2 Mandos right now. I have the old.
There you go, right there.
Yeah. Okay, there he is. Oh, I guess he was on it. All right.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess the Chrome could straddle the dewback.
That's my guess. Is the Chrome be able to do that?
Yeah. I mean, it looks cool. I would prefer the original vintage Mando suit, the one without the flash, because I think it would look more.
Yeah, I have 2 of those.
Rustic.
So I might put him on that one too. So yeah.
Yeah. The original suit on the dewback out in the desert.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah, look, I'm just again, I look forward to getting the dewback. I love the Beast of Burden. I had fun with the Blurg. I took the Blurg out to the Colorado River. It's a great piece. I'm just shocked that Hottoys feels.
Is that where you set it free?
That's why I said it free. I know, right? Flotation. I reached out to Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan told me he's using his Blurg as a flotation device from the Florida hurricane out there.
In Georgia, we're getting all those storms here. I've been working every night due to rain, so it's been ridiculous.
Yeah, El Nino with an attitude out there, though.
CT603 says, whatever you think the dimensions are for the dewback or bark speeder is, you're wrong. Add 3 of the clearance all around, and now you're closer to the truth. Wow.
Yeah, I told Hadalorian, I told Sean, I haven't opened up my bark speeders because I'm still trying to work out a rig that I can screw to the ceiling of my
really?
40. Wow. Yeah, because I want to suspend it. I want to take advantage of the volume. So, see, that's a cool picture there.
Wow, this thing is massive.
Yeah.
Hadalorian. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. With Link 34 that's not going to fit in a module case.
You know what? If Mando wanted to get
in a Max 140, will. What's that?
If Mando in the future because they were working on season 4 before the strikes. I think Mando should upgrade to a Ghost. Yeah.
Mando's done, dude. I'm telling you, that was season 3. That was the end. That was.
You don't think there's gonna be a season? They said they were working on one.
That's bullshit. I don't believe anything until I see an actual release date. I don't believe anything from Lucasfilm right now. I don't believe.
Oh, exactly. Anything. I don't think they're making a Mando 4.
Season 3 in my eyes was the end. It was Mando sitting on the porch looking over the sunset with Grogu playing with butterflies. The end, just like Thanos, overlooking a peaceful universe. That's exactly how it was ended. That was it.
Peaceful universe.
What's interesting is like I've been always wanting HasLab to do a true scale 3.57 inch Millennium Falcon, which would be bigger than the Ghost.
So yeah, the Millennium. So in this scale here, the Ghost is bigger than Millennium Falcon, from what I've been hearing.
Well, it's like the Millennium Falcon that they have now, it's not true scale.
Yeah, it's not true scale. Yeah.
No,
but if they make it the 3.75 like vintage true scale, it would be bigger than the Ghost. Here.
All the videos I've seen about the Ghost interview with the creators, right, of HasLab. They all were asking for a true scale Millennium Falcon. I know because Denobi was there in the background, just walking around. I was like,
remember that?
I'm like, hey, Denobi, look at him. It was funny. I'm like, there's Denobi. He's just walking around.
I was there, Gandalf, 3,000 years ago. I saw it. I came this close to touching it.
So, are you gonna get another? What would fit this? As far as
this, I can tell you right now, this will fit in a Max 140 and above, either a regular Max 140 or Max 140 Plus. This will be extremely challenging in the mid-level tier module case, in a D120. 34 inch is 20. The problem is that it's wide. It's that 28. Hold on. See, I always got my little tape. It is.
While he's doing that, you know what's funny? There were 3 episodes in, and we haven't seen the Ghost yet in Ahsoka.
I'm mad. You
just a little baby shuttle.
You sold it. You sold the Ghost though in the background in Home 1 in the hangar bay, and that's it. But I'm like, if you really want to sell this figure, right? You want to sell this to back all the tiers. Why hasn't this episode 4 has to bring in the ghosts? It has to bring in the ghosts.
That they should have timed it where like the last few days, like there was at least a couple of days overlook where there was like the ghost was appearing in the show.
Yeah, because September 7th is the last day.
That's it,
right?
And is it still a small batch?
There's not going to be another episode, is there?
Let me see. So Tuesday,
is it Monday?
9 p.m. is the new
Or Tuesday,
time, right?
Okay.
Tuesday at 9.
Tuesday at 9, right? And next Tuesday, right? When is that? What's next Tuesday? What's the day on Tuesday?
The hell. It's September the 5th, right? Or
yeah, the 5th.
So okay, so that episode, that's the last chance to see the ghost in action. If we don't see the ghost in action by next Tuesday, there's no chance that the backing is going to make it to the next tier. Well, maybe. You guys said that there is an influx of collectors coming in for the final hurrah, right? Because you only hit one tier.
So I'm going to tell you right now why I think this thing is going to blow up even more than the Razor Crest on the secondary market. The Razor Crest, when the campaign ended, it ended with 28,000 units. 28,000, and the Razor Crest on eBay is still commanding well above double the amount. When I sold mine, I got triple the amount I paid for it at the time. So that was 28,000 units on a popular ship. Now the Ghost is what, 11,000 units? What's the count on the campaign?
It hit 12,000 today. Look at that.
I'm going to tell you right now, if this thing closes with like mediocre, like 15,000 units, this thing is going to blow up considerably on the secondary market. 100%. Yeah.
And we only hit one tier though.
I would say triple for that small batch. If it only ends at 15,000 units. What's that?
So you think he's going to hit 15,000 units?
I think it'll hit 15,000 on the 11th hour. I think when the campaign comes close, because if it's only 12,000 units right now, 11 or I haven't even checked. What is it? HasLab. It's trending right now at 12,000. So it'll probably close at 15 to 16,000 units. Is my guess. And that's I think the lower the units.
I think right now I would guess. I'm guessing more 18. I think the retailers are going to jump on it because of the low stock numbers.
And it could. I mean, that's typically done on the 11th hour because this campaign is open to retailers. If Big Bad Toy Store wants to buy 30 or whatever under different aliases, they absolutely can. They can, and they've done it. Big Bad Toy Store has a history of backing these campaigns and then and putting it on their website at double the price or and more. So they've done
really.
This
so the Razor Crest didn't make it to Big Bad Toy Store at some point.
The Razor Crest was sold in Big Bad Toy Store, and the HasLab sail barge at the time that nobody wanted to back. Yeah. Big Bad Toy Store backed quite a few of them, and they sold them for $800. I remember that on their site. And then what's the sail barge now? Brand new, 2,000. I think was the going $2,000 for a $500 back in 3 years ago. I mean, you don't get stock returns that good.
You funny.
So
wow, 2,300, 2,000. You're right. Damn, that's ridiculous.
You see?
Someone's selling the box only for $300 for a hot toy. Someone's selling the box, the HasLab box, for $300. That's ridiculous. Wow.
The Razor Crest, like I said, the HasLab Razor Crest, it is a nice vehicle. Like it is designed as a kid's playset, but that's the beautiful thing the way it was designed. Like it was designed just as a really cool standalone, nice looking ship as is. So with the Ghost, it's the exact same thing. If you want to display it open with the compartments, if you want to display it with the landing struts, you can. I'm gonna play. Like I said, I'm gonna USB hack mines when I get mines. I'm gonna add interior lights. I'm gonna take my time. Like I want to make it look like it's like alive inside. Now that I've kind of gotten really more comfortable and more confident at USB hacking some of these pieces.
Like
So,
what you did with Mark 47.
Hey, Denobi,
Hmm?
let's take a trip down memory lane. When you backed the Razor Crest, and you backed 5 of them, and then at the end of was it season 1 or was it season 2?
Season 2.
When it exploded.
And that Razor Crest exploded. And,
I never panicked.
And no.
Nope. I never panicked because
it won't blow up the ghost.
No, and I'll prove it to you because I've always said throughout the years you've known me, I have never lost money on any type of campaign or Kickstarter. You know I've always said that. And I've always come out on top. Always. So I was never worried about it. Some people, do you know who was spreading that tea around the community? Were the haters who didn't back it. I promise you. The jealous ones that oh, look what you did, you backed it, huh? That's funny, screw, shame on you. Like, yeah, it was the haters. It was 100%. I was never worried. I thought it was odd though. I just like, oh, that's odd. I don't know why they do that. But then Hasbro said they didn't even we didn't know. They sent us.
Yeah, that was pretty funny that they didn't know.
They didn't know. Hasbro says they didn't tell us anything. But I was never worried about the value because I've never.
Well,
I knew it. Yeah.
I don't think it is because the Ghost right now is home to Harrison Dula, the general of the one of the generals in the New Republic, and this is pretty much her home, so it's not going to blow up anytime soon.
Oh no. The chances of the Ghost blowing up is like the chances of the Falcon blowing up. That's
exactly.
Filoni's baby right
and
there.
Also, the Ghost made it to Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
The way for those of you who don't enjoy the Rise of Skywalker, it did appear in Rise of Skywalker. So.
Yeah. I'm not afraid of making a true 3 3/4 scale Millennium Falcon. I just don't think the community would be able to afford it.
Oh, I think they would eat that up.
Oh, everybody would.
I'll definitely back that.
Everybody would celebrate it the same way they do with the dewback, and then when it comes time to back it, it's a different story because it wouldn't be $500. It would be extremely expensive. I think it would be probably.
It would probably be $600.
It'll be $600.
It would be $600, and it would be a minimum. It would probably be between 18 to 25,000 that would be sold.
It could, if it was $600, it probably wouldn't have a lot of interior features. It would be more of an exterior. You're getting it for the exterior grand, opus of it at $600 because at $500 for the size of this Ghost, I'm telling you, I was there at the show. It is very intricately detailed. Spare no expense. With
the true scale Millennium Falcon, had they ever done that before?
No, I mean they've done the Legacy Millennium Falcon, which is the one I have on this in my collection, which is a big ship in itself. But what Hottoys is asking for, he's asking for a true 3/4 inch. And the problem is that I think it'd be a lot. I think wouldn't it be twice the size of the Ghost? It'd be way too big.
It wouldn't be twice the size, but it'd be bigger.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be. Yeah, I agree with Hottoys. It won't be twice the size, but it'll be bigger.
It'll just be bigger. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you just look at those dimensions. I mean, the length is 34 inches. The width is 28. I mean, that's picture table.
Picture where the Ghost is, right? And the entire Ghost, that's the circumference, that's a circle part. And then now you get the mandibles, and then now you add the cockpit part.
Oh, I see.
And so that's how much bigger it would be.
So probably in another 10-20% bigger, maybe.
Yeah.
Or 20. Yeah, I see. Like I said, I just don't think it'd be $600. So that's a problem because I think the designers at Hasbro would want to go above and beyond. I think they would load it with a lot of interior.
Yeah, I mean, they did a lot of detail on this. So $600 is there's not much detail into the Falcon. It's an easier build because you just lift the plates off. It's a much easier function. This one has multiple layers, and there's the way the gun ports are and everything else.
There's a lot of
detachable, the detachable ship, and it's easily the Falcon would be $600 and it would have all the detail in interior.
So to me, $600 seems pretty low. But maybe you're right. Maybe they would, if they pulled it to sell it at $600, it just means it may have a larger cap before it gets funded. It could be 10,000 units or something like that. me because I think this one was only what 8,000
8.
units. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they would probably pull the trigger like at say 10 or 12.
That's what I'm thinking. To price it at that point, it probably would be like 10,000 units and above. Yeah, that's probably what it would take. Again, I would back it. I just think there's other ships within the classic trilogy that could benefit from a HasLab treatment. I would still love the shuttle Tidarium from Return of the Jedi. To me, I think that'd be printing money.
People were speculating that the shuttle Tidarium was going to make it because of Return of the Jedi year, right?
And also, eat it up.
People were asking for the Ewok village set.
I kept hearing that through other channels, and I'm like, why would anybody want the Ewok village? It's stupid. I wouldn't know. And I love Return of the Jedi.
They would have bungled that like they bungled the Rancor.
Yeah. Because what do you do? Like, how do you provide a benefit? Like, what value would it be? Like, what? Like a slide from a tree? Like, what gimmick? What would you do to justify the price? I just don't. Because that was one of the things that the Rancor ran into was people didn't feel like they were getting the value. I saw the value. I saw where the money was going because of the tooling, the type of articulation and that type of molding. I knew it was expensive, but collectors felt entitled, and they felt Hasbro should have sold it for $100, I guess. I don't.
Well, the thing is, the reason why collectors weren't on board with that HasLab Rancor because the meme that looked like it looked like poop. That's the problem.
Well, then the
tiers were a joke, and it didn't come with the trainer.
Well,
until everybody complained.
And then the hypocrisy when you finally get to see Boba Fett on a Rancor, then everybody realizes that hey, maybe a Rancor in a Black Series isn't a bad idea, and you're like, what? Bunch of idiots. Now everybody wants a Rancor because now you get to see Boba Fett on a Rancor. Mm-hmm. Now the timing was wrong for Hasbro, but still.
You know what? I do agree that if they had timed it perfectly, I think they would have made the backings for the Rancor because Boba Fett was riding that bad boy. Yeah.
The timing was just wrong.
It was a much different Rancor though. Like the one Boba Fett was riding was like a kind of like a baby Rancor compared to that Return of the Jedi Rancor.
The hype train, the idea that hey, I could get a 3.4 inch Boba Fett and put it on top of my Rancor.
Yeah, the collectors wouldn't have cared if it was a different species or a different, whatever. It just the idea was that you and I said that. Remember, Nate, I was on the live stream and they go, the collectors aren't seeing 3D. They're not seeing the full picture. All they're seeing is that they think it's not. They felt entitled. Like Hasbro should be putting this on the shelves and letting us decide. And you're like, what? What world do you live in? And it wasn't like 30 inches in height? Like, can you pull up? Can you go on Hasbro Pulse, pull up the dimensions for this thing? That Rancor was huge as shit, wasn't it? It wasn't like let me see what the dimensions were. I think they still have it archived.
Yeah, it's still archived. And the thing too is like, it was really cheap how they had like just a cardboard backing for the cave walls.
Yeah, that
should have been like a plastic molding diorama. And then it had the stupid little like skeleton bones as a tier.
What could have done it? Like, other than the aesthetics, what could have done it to where they would have made you want to buy?
I never had a problem with the aesthetics because they've never done wrong with the paint applications. Every HasLab project that they've ever done, it's always been above and beyond. They've always knocked it out of the park. In fact, the prototypes for the Razor Crest, when you finally got it in hand, you're like, holy shit, this is better than
they were asking like for 14,000 to back it, wouldn't they?
No, 9,000 units, and they missed it by 400. That was the kicker. They only missed it by a few hundred. It was like 850. Did you find it, Nate?
I thought that one they were asking like for an obscene amount of backers.
No,
because they got full of themselves.
I'm trying to find it right now. Let me see the Rancor.
It's on Hasbro Pulse. It's archived, and 42
HasLab.
inches.
Not Pulse. HasLab.
HasLab. Yeah, 42 inches. So it's 27 inches tall with a 42-inch wide arm span. This thing would have been cool. I saw the big picture in this. I wanted it. I go, oh my god, this is gonna sell. You know, everybody. See, there you go. They missed it by a few.
9,000, yeah.
Wow, look at that, about like 500. Well, a little less, but yeah.
A little less than 500. There you go. And it was huge, and you had like stupid like entitled Star Wars fans.
27 inches tall. Wow.
I'm telling you, this thing would have been huge. It would have been a few inches smaller than my 29-inch.
Daddy Jew.
29 inches than the Sideshow Rancor. So, you know.
Well, 27 inches because of the arms, right?
Because of the arm, yeah. And then 42 inches. That's how they get you. Yeah.
Arms up.
That's how they get you. I know. That's how they get you. But like I said, it was a prototype, and you have to be willing to see the big picture. And the community just didn't want to see it. And then, like I said, then it was funny because then everybody talked about when you got to see Boba Fett on the Rancor. Everybody wanted one. You're like, it's too late. You didn't see. The community lacked scope. They didn't.
So the backing failed before the episode popped, right?
Yeah, the campaign ended before the show started, or something, right? By like a week or something like that, Sean, or something like that. Yeah. So
damn, and you know what? I think this would have made
I was drooling, Nate. I was drooling because I thought it was gonna get funded, and it was gonna be a tiny batch, like 10,000 units. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna make a killing on this thing. 10,000 units. Help it! I used the money to buy more Hottoys. You know, I'm like, well, I'm gonna make a killing on this thing.
Should have made more accounts and ordered more.
Actually, Pete, I remember reading either on Reddit or somewhere where a lot of the retailers did that, like Big Bad Toy Store, and because remember, it was open to anybody. If you have your own comic book shop, backing a few of these for your shop isn't such a bad idea, so gives you clout. And it was, how much was it? It was like $300 or $350. I didn't think it was that expensive. People, they bitched and moaned about that it was too expensive. They're just not. I think it was $350. Does anybody remember in the audience watching? Wasn't it just $350?
I remember looking at it. I didn't see the value in it.
That was the big consensus. A lot of people felt that they weren't getting their big bang for their buck on it. That's really what it was. No. Oh well, live and let learn.
This was really close in price to the Razor Crest.
Yeah, and the Razor Crest, you really got a lot. You got a ton of stuff.
I'm thinking, like, I'm going to get this Rancor for same cost of the Razor Crest. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, speaking of Rancor, the Book of Boba Fett ball. Who's picking this up, though? Like, I missed my shot to pick this up.
I'm going to put it in the Bantha tank.
You're gonna you do have one ordered?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. Like I'm jealous now because so far he's the best looking Boba Fett to date. And
the colors are nice on him.
Yeah, the way he looks, everything. I think he looks great.
Yeah, I had to get him to go with Cad Bane.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I missed my opportunity to pre-order this because he waitlisted real quick as far as like when it finally got hit the low stock. Like there's some figures that get hit with the waitlist and there's no warning whatsoever. So I'm on the waitlist on this. So if I'm able to get it, I'm able to pick it up because I have the quarter scale version, but I do want to get the 1/6 scale version. But the thing is, I was hoping that Hottoys would later give us the Rancor with the Boba Fett set. So,
dude, I'm really happy with the quarter scale version.
Oh yeah, the head sculpt is perfect.
It's beautiful.
Oh my god, yeah. But this love it or hate the show, this figure looks amazing. I think they really knocked it out of the park with this 1/6 scale version. But the thing is, if you already have the original Boba Fett, do you really need to pick up another Boba Fett? Unless you're crazy like me, like to collect furry.
Isn't this the same one that sat on the throne, or is this a different version of the one that sits on the throne?
No, this is not the same one that sat on the throne.
Yeah, this one had the armor's more colorful. And I think there's something to do with the clothing too, the skirt.
Mm-hmm. Also, the clothing now, the suit is more fitted. It's not like baggy like the one on Throne.
It's not as baggy as this one?
Yeah, this one is a bit more fitted.
Yeah.
Dude, have you seen the horror stories from... Hey, here's another thing. So, guys, I've gotten another notification from DHL that apparently my Toys Wonderland Witcher is coming in this Friday. I'm like, oh my god, no way.
Wait, did you actually get something from Toys Wonderland?
2 years ago, before the Dark Side, before the Empire, before I realized that Justin was the Darth Vader to Toys Wonderland's Emperor Palpatine. Okay, so yeah, 2 years ago I ordered the Gerald.
It's probably just going to be a package of packing peanuts.
So I got another notification for DHL that it's coming in this Friday. So I'm like, okay, fingers crossed, it's actual figure for Toys Wonderland. But people
They shipped it by bicycle.
What's up? It's a bicycle. What's this go bicycle? At least in the one. Please tell me, hey Lord, it's a what's this go bicycle. Please, I can actually use that. But anyway, people have been getting their Toys Wonderland Cad Banes, and apparently the hats have been scrunched up for some reason. I don't know why. Like, is that a thing for Cad Bane where the hats are scrunched up?
No, I got mine from Sideshow, and the hat's perfect. It's not crunched at all.
Yeah, it's
Did you get your cat? Oh, so your Cad Bane is coming in.
No, my Cad Bane's already here. I want to unbox him on a video pretty soon. So yeah.
No, I'm not touching anything from the show.
Not even Cad Bane with Toto.
No, I'm gonna try to pick a Toto on the side. I thought you were gonna get.
I thought you were gonna get him because of the robot.
You gotta get old droids.
I'm gonna probably get the robot on the side market. You don't understand. This show is the epitome of Star Wars death. Like, this is, to me, you know how you keep pointing fingers at the Kenobi show as the one to blame? To me, this is the one to blame. This is the show. Everything wrong that went with Disney plus Star Wars, it all traces back to this show.
No, I'm sorry. Kenobi is worse. At least this one had 2 good episodes.
Yeah, at least Boba Fett
according
had
to the viewership, it was
at least Boba Fett had some good execution versus
Boba Fett had nothing.
Come on, man. Kenobi, every episode was a freaking chore, other than the ending word. It was
we had the Vespa gang.
Yes.
Don't be dissing the Vespa gang.
No, I'm sorry. The fact that he couldn't defend himself with laser ninjas, and he's getting poked at the hip, I go, this is stupid.
It had the most epic slow chase scene in the city imaginable.
Come on, Kenobi, you gotta get the Toto. You gotta get Toto, man.
I'll get him on the side through. I'll save him as a refugee. You know, because it's not his fault that the show. I mean, his country's at war, so I'm gonna open up my doors and give him a place here, because it's not his fault that, you know, he was born into a life of a bad show. So Toto will have to. Everything wrong with Star Wars Disney Plus. Like if I had a board with thumbtacks and strings tied up to the corner, everything for me points to this. This is where it all went wrong, right here. This mess, and the fact that everybody was in denial at the time, and then all of a sudden, moving, a year or so later, everybody's like, Book of Boba, we think that this show was probably not very well. I'm like, you think? Because it only took me one episode to figure out that this was a train wreck of a show.
Oh, we weren't in denial.
Huh?
We weren't in denial.
Nate
was just so bad. It was good.
I just remember everybody. I remember at the time in the community, you had Mandalorian Collectibles, singing praises. You had Mafia singing. You had everybody. Wolf Occupation. I'm just like, what is this crazy?
Compared to what other people feel about the show, it's a guilty pleasure for me. I enjoyed Book of Boba Fett. I know people don't like it, but I enjoyed it. I can't say the same thing with Kenobi. Personally, for me, I can't sit through Kenobi. The only episode I'll watch.
I'm not defending Kenobi. Sean knows I went off on Kenobi
and Vader. That's the only thing I'll watch. Other than that, I can't sit through Kenobi. I can't.
The fact that you insult the audience with Hayden Christensen, who's short as hell, wearing platforms so that he can fit into the Darth Vader suit. I mean, he looks like a kid wearing his dad's clothes. I go in that suit, and I just like no, and he looks rough too. He needs to put down those cigarettes down. He just looks rough.
So I'm wondering, real quick.
Well, at least with those stilts, he had the
why
Why
didn't Hot Toys give us the quarter scale gaffy stick with our quarter scale Boba Fett? Right? It came with the. Well, to be fair, we didn't get the one-to-scale head sculpt with Boba Fett, right? With Boba Fett, but with the quarter-scale version, we got the head sculpt. I was wondering, like, they could have easily dropped the gaffy stick in there. That's the one thing.
Do you think Star Wars should end? I don't know when you can get the phone right. It's not that difficult. They did the formula right in seasons 1 and 2 of The Mandalorian. And if you look back in history and you wonder why were those, because it was extremely segregated from the existing Star Wars canon. And I'm going to tell you, and I think I told this to Sean too, I go, if you really want to play conspiracy theory with thumbtacks on the board with string, and you really want to pinpoint the actual temporal nexus point, and it started with Luke Skywalker. The minute that they gave us this twit, Luke Skywalker showing up, and then not realizing, hey, we did this grand Luke Skywalker, hey, we don't know what to do with him now. That's where a lot of the problem, and then that's when they had to go into Book of Boba Fett and then take over a couple episodes. It all went downhill when they shoehorned in Luke Skywalker not having a plan.
They didn't shoehorn him in. They snuck him in. So it was Favreau snuck him in. That was supposed to be Plo Koon.
Yeah, that was supposed to be. Yeah, exactly. Plo Koon was supposed to be.
That's fine.
And they hid it from everybody. They even hid it from
shoehorn him.
But the point
was, she went ballistic.
Yeah,
because Luke was supposed to be off limits, and they snuck him in.
Mm-hmm.
And so when that was again they
he shouldn't have done it.
Favreau, got on the shit list.
There was no reason to have Luke Skywalker there at all.
Absolutely, it was.
No reason at all.
That was the best ratings that Mando ever had. They never got better ratings than that.
People were already hating on Star Wars for how they destroyed Luke Skywalker in the sequel trilogy. We needed Luke Skywalker to come back at his prime.
That was Luke Skywalker's redeeming moment right there.
Yeah.
That united that for like a brief 3 weeks. It united fandom, and then they fired Gina Carano, and then everything went to shit.
No, season 2 didn't have Gina Carano in it. It was still one of the highest rated episodes. I know. Don't try to cram Gina Carano. She dug her own grave. She dug her own grave. She should have knocked
fandom was united
off her hands. She should have stayed off
2 weeks.
They
fired her, and then it all went to hate again.
That's true, though. Star Wars fans also
getting rid of Cara Dune was a bad move. Lots of people. I wasn't pissed. Why? It wasn't her show. Why?
Firing.
I didn't care. I was enjoying season 2. I was loving it. I was eating it up. I wasn't mad. Bye.
I hate the fact that we lost.
To me, she was just a passing character in this ongoing saga. I remember he was like the traveling kung fu guy with the kid. That was the whole gunslinger western. And she was just a passing character. I didn't care about her.
My problem was that we had already shows planned. Never happened.
No, so you got the
lead for Rangers of the Republic.
Yeah, Rangers of the New Republic. Yeah,
that got canceled.
Yep.
I don't think that would have been
along with Trapper Fox and Zeb and some of the other ones.
And also
that got incorporated into season 3 of Mando.
So it would have been a spin-off show from The Mandalorian, kind of like what Ahsoka is right now. Another spin-off show. See how that's...
Yeah, it was all building into it. And so that's why season 3 of Mando was all over the damn place.
Well, that and it took 3 years. You know, when you sit a show for 3, I told you, I knew that. I've said, I go 3 years on hiatus is not good.
Well,
no one's going to give a shit.
And also Favreau checked out of it too.
Yeah, that whole 3-year hiatus was a mess. So Luke Skywalker was a great pivotal. Everybody cried. Everybody, shed a tear. The problem was that they had no direction. Like, oh, what do we do with him now? That's where I was getting. They did not know.
No, it's not what do we do with them now? Is it like, oh my god, we don't want to use him. Like we like, how dare you use him? We weren't supposed to use him. We didn't want to use him. Like Favreau, brought him out, and when he was and hit it from
it's just kind of strange
from Kathleen Kennedy and everybody else.
How the quality diminished with Mandalorian right after season 2, right? Because you can tell that I feel that Kathleen Kennedy did involve herself more with season 3 to the point where let's bring back Grogu. Let's bring back.
That's what happened with Book of Boba. She injected herself into that, and then she grew because the two good episodes were from the only 2 good episodes in Book of Boba were from season 3 of Mando, and that's what took it an extra year to make.
Yeah, no, you're right. That her interference with the Book of Boba Fett, it was clearly documented, but season 3's performance, it really wasn't her. As is how Ahsoka is being, the current show right now is being criticized for the bad scripts. It's not her. She's not writing the script. She's not the head writer. It is Dave Filoni, his little baby. Dave still trying to cram Ahsoka down everybody's throats. Dave Filoni is his own worst enemy.
No.
Is his own worst enemy. You know what I loved about Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2? It had nothing to do with the existing bullshit canon. I didn't have to do homework with Clone Wars. I have to do homework with Rebels. It was Mando and Grogu on these wacky side little adventures. It was fun. It was classic old school Star Wars nothing. And when they started cramming all this nostalgia crap, which started with Luke Skywalker, that's where it was like, well, let's keep adding more nostalgia, doing this. Let's cram Ahsoka. People love Ahsoka. So I didn't watch Ahsoka in the cartoons, the XD Kid Hour. What are you talking about? Let's cram more Ahsoka. Oh, nobody's watching an Ahsoka show. Well, why is that? Maybe people are burned because of Kenobi, like Nate says. Or there's so many theories. Oh, it's Kathleen Kennedy. You can't blame Kathleen Kennedy for Ahsoka's performance this time. If the shows are written poorly, it is the showrunner and the head writer. It's his little baby. It's his name throughout the credits. All she does is sign the checks as the head producer, but it's him. It's Filoni. So I think, Nate, I told you, I go, this is one of the reasons I'm actually kind of excited for this other one, The Acolytes. Do you know why I'm excited for The Acolytes? Because it has nothing to do with the existence Luke Skywalker lore, existing canon, or Ahsoka, cramming Ahsoka. Like, just brand new characters. I don't care. It could be a talking rock. I look forward to it because it's different. It's none of this nostalgia crap. I'll take it. I'll support it. I'll lobby it.
Also a 400-year-old Yoda.
I'll take it. As long as it's not the existence. As long as I look at Boba Fett. Look at Boba Fett in little speeders. No, man. No. Cad Bane. Everybody. The fearless bounty hunter, Cad Bane. And then he punks out in the next episode. You're like, what? What the fuck is this? What? The baddest bounty hunter in the galaxy? My ass. Only thing he can battle is a burger. You're like, what? What is this?
But man, he could eat that burger pretty good.
God damn. That's why just keep it different. Just enough is enough, man. Just keep it different. Just get it away the other side of the galaxy. Enough of Tatooine. I'm with most people. Everything takes place on Tatooine, the outback of the Star Wars universe. No, just give something different. That's what made Mandalorian. That's what made Pedro Pascal's character portrayal, because it was, you didn't know what to expect. Oh, it was nothing, you know. It was these wasteland planets, and
one of the reasons why Boba Fett ended up being, you know, in Tatooine, because it was such an easier process just to go through on Tatooine.
Do you remember? Do you remember what I said? What, like, Denobi, why did you stop only after episode 1 of the Book of Boba Fett? Because I made it very clear, because I said the first episode wasted the audience's time showing you how he got out of the Sarlacc pit. I don't need to see any of that. I got to see him in his glory, in his 300-pound glory, squeezing into a suit, helping Mandalorian at the end of season 2. I didn't need that. So when I got to see the first episode, and and like half of the episode is flashbacks of him and with the Tusken Raiders and him crawling on Sarlacc, I'm like, oh, they're gonna waste your time, and with a poorly written, and then the dialogue and everything, you're like, oh no, this is not gonna end very well.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna end very well. Nope.
I still think you should give Ahsoka a chance.
Fuck no.
You should give Ahsoka a chance, man.
I don't hate the show. Anybody who's listening, I don't hate the show.
About Ahsoka.
I have no beneficial reason for me to watch the Ahsoka show. I have no hate. I just don't care. I hate the fact
some
that
really great scenes where she's like crossing her arms and she's scowling. You'll see some really nice long shots of hallways, and and they're just walking, and you'll see some like pans, like pan shots, really long, overshot pan shots, and they're walking down the hallways, and then they're just staring at each other, back and forth quite a bit.
So, good question. So, Denobi.
What?
And Halorian. So, do you, in the next few years, do you feel that Hottoys will perform the Rancor release?
No.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Why you say that?
Huh? Absolutely not. Nope.
Well, why did you say that? Because there are those that said that the dewback was never going to come, and here we are with the dewback.
The dewback was a complete surprise because it was never even teased. Was the dewback ever teased?
No.
Sean? It was never teased. It was something.
It was just teased during Summer Showcase.
It was never. It was like teased for like 1 week, then 1 week later it was on pre-order.
Yeah.
It was never like
teased in a photograph and for one of the sand troopers or anything like that.
And when Starfighter was the same way, they teased it all over the place, took it all over across the map.
Same with the 66 Batmobile. How did that work out?
I only believed in the N1 fighter because they spent a lot of money promoting that vehicle. I mean, that was on tour literally around the world. They had sizzle reels, they had videos, they had production photos. Like they put, like that was not a cheap flex. Like Hottoys has been known in the past to do.
And they gave us dimensions for this one too.
What's that?
But I mean, they do that for all their big things. Like they did that for the Falcon cockpit. They did a huge flex for the Justice League or the.
But they never gave us dimensions, right? I remember the Justice League mobile. They didn't give us dimensions on that, but they gave us dimensions on the N1 Starfighter. They really put in a lot of work on the N1 Starfighter.
The problem now. Could Hottoys make it? Yeah, because they clearly have mastered the art of vinyl rotocasting, the blurg and then the dewback. That really thing.
Because look what we have with the dewback, right?
But the problem is the sticker price though, because look at what the dewback went for. The dewback it retailed for $600, and then now you have the dewback that retails for $700. So realistically, right? You have this twit here sitting on the Rancor spread eagle. Clearly.
Can his pants stretch the Rancor from Book of Boba Fett? It could be the Rancor from Return of the Jedi.
No, they would make it. They would make it for this idiot to sit on.
No, wait. Look at that photo. That's Photoshop. That's him photoshopped on there, isn't it?
I can't.
Well, this is a blogger photo. Yes, this is a blogger.
And look at that chain. That's not even close. They would never.
You're right. That is photoshopped, isn't it?
That's a Photoshop, and
That's
look
a
at that.
blogger,
That's
yeah.
a fake chain
Well, it's
that
a
you
blogger photo. It's a
get
blogger.
thing. Yeah, that's I wouldn't even consider that a fake tease.
Yeah, no, and Hottoys would never make this.
No.
No, I just don't think the community would be able to afford it.
Well, here's the thing: versus what the community feels about what they want to purchase or not. If Hottoys does deliver on,
But it's not just me speculating, though, Nate. It's that you can look at the existing pre-orders and you can kind of make an educated guess on whether or not the collectors are gonna back these large beasts of burden. It's not that it's not like I'm Pete Aries, speculating Bail Organa. Like, I am actually trying to use logistical numbers here, and you can see how beasts of burden have performed.
Well,
that's
at the time,
that's why I
felt
said
the Dewback was never going to come out.
What's that?
You felt that the Dewback was never going to come out.
Well, I didn't have enough time to even simmer in it. It popped in for 1 week.
Nobody asked for the Dewback to come out, though.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is with the Dewback, right? With the Dewback, it came out during a time where it should be Return of the Jedi flex, right?
Yeah.
I was
Honey
surprised
Badger don't
it
care.
came out so soon with the it would have been great for a 50th anniversary situation, but they came out with the 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi year.
Mark, folks, listen to this. Mark this, right? Because when the Dewback gets released, and I'm telling you, it's going to show up within a year's time, July or August. How many collectors who may even still be around next year are going to be able to swing close to an $800 deluxe set?
Yeah, a lot of collectors are dropping.
And it's going to be.
Well, there are collectors that are dropping right now because of.
There's collectors that are dropping right now. I just listened to a live stream earlier today that I don't know if I can swing the Bark Speeder. Bark Speeder's $500. I don't like. Do you know what the big consensus with the Bark Speeder? Everybody's pissed about the Bark Speeder. They're pissed about A, it's expensive, and then B, that they're mad at Hottoys because they cornered an exclusive character that can only be purchased with the Bark Speeder. You pay to play. That's I've listened to 3 streams in the last couple weeks that mentioned the Bark Speeder. Everybody feels entitled. They should have released the Apple Trooper separated. No.
Last year when the Trooper came out, the Bark Speeders came out, everybody was complaining already last year.
Yes.
That the Heavy and the Apple should have been separate release.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it. Because here's the thing, though. Here's what's happening, right? Collectors are getting their Bark Speeders, right? And they're selling their Speeder because they can't fit in their collection. They're keeping this Trooper, and they're trying to sell their Bark Speeder. And that's the chaos that's happening. They don't want to go through that process of trying to sell the Speeder by itself. Because it is a hassle.
That's if they even have the luxury of even buying a Bark Speeder, because they're fucking sold out everywhere anyway. They're like, I think I'm going to get one. Do you even have an opportunity to buy one? Because they've been on wait list and sold out, and with all the authorized resellers, Ultra Ego's been sold out, a few other of my trusted chains have been sold out. It's wait list on, so they're mad that even if they have they may not even have the opportunity to buy one at a legitimate price. B, it's that's if they. So it's A, they may not even have an opportunity to buy one. B, it's overpriced, and then C, they added a figure that's only exclusive to it, and I'm just like, this is Hottoys. They've always done this in 10. Especially with the Iron Man in the early days, they always had like Pepper Potts and the Mark 19 that was only sold as a set. I mean, you could only get that specific suit when you bought the Pepper Pot as a set. I forgot what MMS that was.
That was I don't remember the MMS, but I know.
Yeah,
it was
but they've always done that. Yeah, they've always done these sets, or like Hottoys over here. He's still stewing over that he can't get his Black Superman because he doesn't want to deal with the resale of a Nightmare Batman in that 2-pack. I'm like, that's a beautiful fucking Superman. So there's always going to be a collector that doesn't want to. What's that?
They should have sold that single.
Yeah, you see, that's the
same. I have Nightmare Batman. I don't want a second Nightmare Batman.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's the same. You can't please everybody.
I like Superman. I like DC. I just don't like Superman. I just don't like DC like that much to have 2 Nightmare Batmans.
I told you could have just sold this stupid thing, but
Dude, I can't go down the road of selling stuff.
Yeah, you could just buy the set and then
Yeah.
resell it.
Once I open that door, it just like
Especially with
you're not doing it to profit. You're just doing it to unload the figure. I mean, you're not doing it to run a business. Jesus Christ, you're just doing it to unload the figure. You sell it off.
I can't open the door.
It's easier to
That's
sell
how I ruin
everything.
everything. I ruin like
I agree,
everything
Nate.
I always collected in the past. And as soon as I start selling stuff, I ruin it.
I agree, Nate. It's a lot easier to unload the Nightmare because everybody still wants the Nightmare Batman. So I agree. And then God, it's shown up twice on the daily deals with 20% off. Like,
yeah,
but anyway,
yeah, it showed up twice. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, that's the whole situation here where we're at right now, where everybody is just and then the Inarts Gandalf, I guess started shipping.
Oh
but,
wow! I wasn't gonna bring up Inar Gandalf, but I guess
well, I'm gonna bring it up because somebody they were covering it on Graham's channel, and everybody's like raving about it, and I'm just like, I go, it's a beautiful Gandalf figure, and then Big Bretta has it. So
I agree. I think it's a beautiful figure.
But that wasn't my concern. Everybody's like, well, it's a beautiful figure, John. I go, I don't give a shit if it's a beautiful figure. All I'm asking for is history going to repeat itself, where certain influencers get the figure, and then the U.S. collectors will get their Gandalf next year summer, like Joker did, because Inarts, for the life of them, can't figure out how to distribute a figure. So that was my.
No, I think it's
that was my concern.
Sort of different with this one because Joker, they opened the floodgates with pre-orders. That's why people aren't.
And they did it with Gandalf?
Yeah, I don't think they did it with Gandalf. I think Gandalf is sold out in most places. Gandalf, you barely can be able to find a Gandalf.
You don't think they oversold on Gandalf the Great?
I don't think
or
they
the
oversold
Gray?
Gandalf. I think they actually went through the process of keeping it limited.
Sean, did you pre-order Gandalf?
No.
Okay. I'm just curious. The
I'm
only thing
I'm a little burnt out on that Joker when they screwed me over on that timed pre-order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that Gandalf went through the same situation. I'm trying to find a proper photo.
We'll find out because it seems it's the same influencers that got their Joker first, got their Gandalfs. So next year, then we'll get. I'm just curious because I don't have any negative or hate towards the actual appearance of Gandalf. I'm concerned is whether or not Inart's got their shit straight and figured out how to distribute a figure. And if they're only going to do 30 figures every few months, sending it to selected influencers, while the rest of say the U.S. market that back the figures, they'll get theirs what in May of next year. I mean, we're assuming, we're speculating here.
I don't think the Gandalf is going to be as worse as the Joker, because the Joker got overwhelmed because they opened the floodgates with pre-orders. It wasn't really a 3-day pre-order window. Joker, Gandalf, on the other hand, was a different situation. Like, it actually sold out. You can't really get the Gandalf. If Inart is experiencing the same situation as they did with the Joker, with this Gandalf, trying to get this to other collectors, with the majority of collectors out there, that leads to concern. I'm like, wow, what happened here? Because I know in our Joker, I know what happened there. You guys got greedy and opened the floodgates with pre-orders. Here, this Gandalf didn't experience the same situation. It actually sold out. There's not many pre-orders out there. I barely think there's pre-orders out there right now for this pickup, because I've seen people out there already complaining. There's no stock in this.
Well, then time will tell. TK592. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm insinuating. It's history repeating itself because they haven't shown any good faith as far as their actions or distribution. So, and this is what, a $600 figure? How much is this Gandalf the Great?
Yeah, probably close to 600.
It's like 500, 600 bucks for this.
That's too much for Gandalf the Grey. That's Gandalf the expensive there. No.
Gandalf the expensive.
No.
Now, there's things I like about the Asmus Gandalf, and there's things I like about the Inart Gandalf. I think they're both good in their own perspectives. But if you're able to pick up the Inart Gandalf with all the accessories, then go for it. Because it does come with extra accessories.
I have the Asmus one, the Crown Series Gandalf, and I was fine with that one. I didn't need to drop $600 for the Inart.
No, I didn't see any. There's just nothing. There's no character that Inarts is. I mean, because clearly they're painted themselves into a corner only with one licensee, which is Warner Brothers. So
I just wish Inart would do something that someone else hasn't done already.
Well, that's the problem. They're in a corner they're just with WB. So you're going to get more Harry Potter schlock. You're going to get more I'm sure next year it'll be Gandalf the White, Gandalf the Ring. It'll be some.
Well, the only competition is Asmus, right? So they're able to trump them in quality, right? So
the competition that Asmus has given them is like you're at, like Sean just said. Do I really need another Gandalf? I'm kind of fine with the Asmus. That's it.
Well, the Crown Series Asmus one is pretty good.
Yeah, I have the Asmus one. I like it. I like the Asmus one. I see things that I like about the Inart as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, the Inart one is definitely superior.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just don't need another one.
Yeah.
That's like triple the cost.
Yeah. Yeah, really. And if you want to elaborate, in an already congested, crowded 1/6 scale market. Got to pick your battles,
But I think they did knock it out of the park with their Inart Gandalf. But again, this figure is already sold out. So it's now in the hands of Inart to try and deliver these figures in an appropriate manner, right? Get these in the hands of collectors. And that's the one thing that's been the problem with the Inart Joker, that collectors still haven't gotten their Jokers yet.
I would be very careful assuming that they're going to be able to deliver these Gandalfs on time, and it's a small batch, and we don't know if it's a small batch. We don't know how labor intensive it is for all this yak hair to be glued on his face and the paint. Remember, with Joker, the rooted hair was on top. With Gandalf, the rooted hair is all over his damn head, beard, face, everything. So I'm using a little bit of logic here. It'd be a little bit more labor intensive, and possibly, dare I say, it may take longer to deliver a product. So again, that's why I said I suspect history with Inarts may be repeating itself, where you send it off to just selected influencers, and then the rest of the world will get there sometime next year in May or June, when probably all the hype is gone, and then it'll be more. Well, it's not Inart's fault. It'll be
who else has already reviewed and unboxed this figure already?
What's that?
Who else has already unboxed and reviewed this figure already?
The only one that I saw so far is Big Brett, and I'm assuming that Justin's collection, he's already probably reviewed this thing already. I don't know. Can someone confirm if Justin's already reviewed? Again, I would assume if Big Bretta has it, Justin would have his review up already.
No idea.
I have no idea. I don't watch. So my argument is that it's an expensive figure for an already duplicated character in a competitive, aggressive market. And we all have to make tough decisions. Plain and simple, I have the Crown Series Gandalf. I don't see anything special. Is the Inart's Gandalf better? Yeah, it absolutely is. It's a stunning work of art. That's it. I'm not chasing it. I'm fine with my Asmus. I can spend my money somewhere else. going down the roster of pre-orders for InArts, they have no character of interest for me at all. Nothing. And it's just interesting to see who out there is still supporting it, because like I told Sean, like, I don't doubt that the InArt Joker is a great figure. I have no doubt of that. The problem is just the mismanagement of the distribution, the handling. Who can back the figures? That's all I keep hearing. The Joker keeps falling over. The magnets, it keeps falling over. He hits his face. The paint.
Yeah, I had to put him on a crotch grabber.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's a first world problem, but it is still an expensive figure.
I know, but it sucks because I mean, it was designed to stand up without it, and it looks cool without it. And yeah, when you throw a crotch grabber on it, and then just kind of takes away.
Well, hopefully, people that did pre-order InArt Gandalfs will be able to get them. Good luck with those who pre-order from Toys Wonderland. I'm waiting for my Witcher White Wolf right now from Toys Wonderland. So let's see if it does come in.
Which one is it? Is that the one from Soso, or is it the other one?
Buzz Toys.
Okay. Yeah.
They have. I'm on Spec Fiction right now. There is 16 SKUs for InArt, and we're now just on Gandalf right now. I mean, talk about a vote of confidence here. I mean, I guess some collectors are fine waiting, but when you wait for something like this with this type of sticker price, you could end up. It's really hard to manage. There's just so much out there to collect right now. I don't see any type of need. I mean, even the Robert Pattinson Batman figures that InArts is offering, I think most collectors, at least me anyway, trying to be budget conscious, I think I'll settle for the Hot Toys version.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you're going to pay double the cost for an InArt Batman over the Hot Toys version.
Here's the thing: maybe collectors feel that those who are going to InArt, that are saying 86 to Hot Toys, right? They feel they want a much more proper quality of figure. Because there is a lot of hate towards Hot Toys, as far as like the hate.
Oh, I got a lot of hate towards Hot Toys. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. You heard me bitch about Hot Toys early in the stream and the empty promises.
Well, Denobi, you feel that Hot Toys is just being overwhelming.
I'm getting tired of. Well, not overwhelmed. I made it very clear they can absolutely handle their amount of pre-orders. I'm just tired,
not for them, but towards collectors.
The teases, yeah. I'm over the whole tease aspect, and they just. I don't like these surprises. The dewback to me was a big surprise. I just don't like I just. And then with Sideshow being priced out of show events, and they're streaming out of their warehouse, out of their stock room now, because you just don't I mean, they're streaming in out of their break room now, the Sideshow break room. Hey guys,
they've been coming down in their budget.
Don't come down that low. You're streaming from the parking lot.
They're gonna have the figures out of the trunk of their car.
I guess so. I don't know what's going on.
You out of your damn mind, Denobi. Oh my god, you with the trunk of their car. Streaming.
I have no clue. But again, it's everybody else too, right? It's you as a toy manufacturer, you are still expected to make a live appearance on the floor of any type of a toy show Toy Show in New York, San Diego. It doesn't matter. You have to make a physical presence. You have to get the media involved. You can't rely off the backs of a distributor that is writing checks it can't cash. Figures under the trench coat. Yeah,
like Kenobi hiding Leia. In his
my God! I mean, I was embarrassed. That was what I think I told Sean. That was one of the rare times being a Star Wars fan. I was embarrassed. I'm like, I can't show this to anybody. Like, I'm really embarrassed. I'll show them a Feistin figure or something, but this is embarrassing. General Obi-Wan Kenobi on an Imperial deck, escaping in a modified piece of shit snowspeeder. I was crying. I went to bed in tears that night. That was horrible.
Good Lord. Dude, man, I couldn't believe that they shoved people into a snowspeeder and they had enough space. Where was the engine then? What happened to the engine?
It's like a James Bond car chase on a moped. Like you just don't do that. You don't do. I couldn't.
No, don't forget the Scooby-Doo scene where she's in underneath the robe or something. And they're walking through the hangar bay.
Oh, that's right.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Inspector Gadget Kenobi. I know. It was just. I mean, talk about one of the most embarrassing moments. You're like, what's like? I think it wasn't Ewan McGregor like an executive. Wasn't he one of the?
No. You know what? You know what's crazy? There was an interview that they had during Star Wars Celebration, I think, where the actress of Leia even questioned that. The little actress, the child questioned that on set. Like, how am I supposed to hide under the trench coat? Like, is people really gonna believe that I'm hiding under the trench coat of Kenobi? She was trying to big brain move here.
I couldn't believe
how is this gonna work?
This is it. Look, I'm gonna. Are we going into hibernation mode, Sean? I mean, after Ahsoka, we're not gonna get any more Star Wars because we're kind of going into like a break, right, or vacation.
Well, are we getting
I hope so. Star Wars needs to die for a little bit. It just needs to rest.
Well,
it needs a break.
Marvel's also going to hibernation as well.
And I'm the biggest Star Wars fan too. Like anything on, especially on Disney Plus, it just needs to go away, and it just needs to. Star Wars needs to be back on the.
It needs a break on theaters
on the silver screen. It needs to go back into theaters.
I've said it. Yeah, it needs to go back. It needs a break, a 1 or 2 year, but it needs to come back on theaters. Enough of this Disney Plus watered down volume filming. Yeah,
Disney bought Star Wars for or Lucasfilm for what was it, $4.4 billion or something like that. And I'll tell you right now, there's no way that they could sell it for half that now.
You don't think George could buy it back?
George can't buy it back. It's all
George can buy it back because he got paid by stocks. So
yeah, it's all Disney stock. There's no way he can buy it back.
Yeah,
and that Disney stock is half of what it was.
So what do you suggest? Just bury it next to Star?
It just needs to be buried.
Discovery? I mean, Star Trek is dead in my eyes too. So what do you want to?
It just needs to be buried, and then it just needs to sit for like 5 or 6 years, and then Kathleen Kennedy needs to sit and finally retire.
Yeah.
And everyone, this is amazing. I told you.
Well, I agree with that.
She wasn't going to retire after Indy. I called it. I said, "There's no way. They can't fire her. She has the unlimited contract.
She knows where the bodies are."
What did you tell me? She has information on the island.
She knows everybody who went to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Jeffrey Epstein's island.
She has all the names. She knows everybody.
She was probably the one booking the flights for the group.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So she kept a roster of everybody who was attending the island parties. She has something over them. There's no reason why she should still be managing Lucasfilm. It doesn't make any sense.
She's the most incompetent head of a production in history. Nobody has destroyed as many franchises as her.
She's already on the Indiana Jones
She is the Guinness Book record holder of how many franchises she's destroyed. It's amazing.
Yeah, I have no idea why she is still in power. I don't get it. And the fact that I think Star Wars just needs to take a break from Disney Plus. And you're right, it needs to come back in theaters as a film. And honestly, it needs to be something completely different. It's
amazing. She produced that Willow series, and it was so bad they removed it from Disney Plus.
That's right. They did remove Willow.
And it was
why they removed it.
It made more money as a tax write-off.
Do you know why they do that now? So they don't have to pay royalties.
Yeah. How did that $2 billion Galaxy Hotel work out? That she convinced Bob Iger to make into the Disney sequel with the new characters instead of the old one.
It's been sold out all year.
Doesn't matter if it's sold out; it's closing down.
That's right.
They need that tax write-off.
Right?
They gotta pay. They gotta pay Comcast for Hulu.
What's that, Nate?
Don't they have plans? They announced it on Star Wars Celebration that they have plans for a sequel trilogy for the sequel. A sequel to the sequel trilogy.
They do that. They do that. What's the term? That's like Rian Johnson and his failed trilogy. I'm still gonna get another trilogy, and they do that to save face, to keep the interest of
she
momentum
keeps
going.
announcing everything, but they never gets fruition.
Nothing.
She announced that Ray trilogy, the Ray series.
Nail in a coffin. I did see that in theaters. 4K.
See what?
Indiana Jones. I did see that in 4K.
I enjoyed it. It wasn't the best film, but I enjoyed it. I thought the third act was the best part. I hated the second act, that long.
Yeah, I agree. The second act
rickshaw chase scene. I enjoyed it. I thought the first act, going back to World War II, I felt like a kid again. The first act.
Honestly, I would have watched a whole movie if they did DH Harrison Ford throughout the movie for.
They just need to recast. They need to bury Harrison Ford right next to Bill Murray because he's a crabby ass, disgruntled actor, and just recast another.
There was a point where they were going to recast him with Chris Pratt.
Hey guys, I'll be back.
Yeah. I would have taken Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt looked like they did some.
Yeah. You're right. There was
Photoshop of with Chris Pratt and with the hat, fedora, and everything. He looked awesome. He would have been a great
during Jurassic World, right? It was Jurassic World. There was talks that Indiana Jones was going to be recasted as a younger version with Chris Pratt, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Harrison Ford owns contractual obligation to the character, meaning that without his blessing? Because Bill Murray had that.
I'll be back.
Bill, I think that was one of the reasons we never got a Ghostbusters 3. They all had to agree to it. And that's one of the reasons that Dan Aykroyd fell out of favor with Bill Murray and Harold Ramis, because they all had to sign off on Ghostbusters 3, and Bill Murray was a dick. And I want to believe that Harrison Ford has that exclusive right. You can't make another Indiana Jones movie without Harrison Ford signing off on it. And he needs to be buried. I'm tired of these old ass actors. And then Bill Murray is now unfavorable. Now, didn't he come out as a pervert? Didn't something happen where he was being sued in his last film, Bill Murray, and it turns out that he was being sued under sexual harassment? He's always been a dick.
He said some mean words.
Huh?
He said some mean words.
That's always been Bill Murray. He's always been, everybody that's ever worked with him throughout the decades have always said he was a dick. And so I'm like,
someone got offended.
Yeah,
he probably didn't say somebody's pronouns or something.
So, but it was enough to no, I think it was more than that, because he always fought.
I have no idea, but I'm sure.
I'm sure it was. I get your point, but the problem is like his whole feud with Harold Ramis that started from Groundhog Day. He fought with Harold. That was his BFF. That was his best buddy, and he was difficult on Groundhog Day. And I want to say Harrison Ford is one of those divas too that he's just the way he treats. He's always been disrespectful to Star Wars. I've always hated that about him. Yeah. I've always hated that Harrison Ford has always been disrespectful on the property that made who he is. and he's always been like embarrassed or just resentful towards it. And I'm like, you're a dick, dude. You know, just recast him. I don't. But anyway, you know, I thought studios were in the business to make money, and like you said, how many people want an 80-year-old $300 action figure of Indiana Jones?
Nobody.
So money talks, bullshit walks. So
it's funny. You heard about the lawsuit on that, right?
With the bag, or they used something without permission?
Yeah.
And
then they had a contract with another bag company, and they didn't use it.
Oh, that's what it was.
And then they used this other bag.
Oh, that's what it was. I knew there was something shady or something that happened over there with that, but no, that pre-order isn't even available on Sideshow. The Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny. Yeah. You know what would have been cool? I think that
they're using that bag.
What's that?
Because they're referencing that bag.
Because they're referencing the bag, yeah. That they should just they need to recast. But maybe it's one of those situations like Back to the Future. Bob Gale holds the rights for Back to the Future, and until he dies, until he croaks over, that's when we'll get the reboot.
Well, and that's what I've been hearing. Yeah, I've been hearing.
Yeah, everybody's waiting for Bob Gale to croak, and the minute I guess
when he dies, does the rights revert back to the studio, or does it?
Yeah, because Bob Gale
can he gift them over to somebody else?
He can authorize it now, but apparently he's a stickler. He doesn't want anybody to touch his baby. So as long as he's alive, we're not going to get the Back to the Future reboot. So the minute he croaks over, you will see Universal Studios licking their lips, trying to cast Tom Holland as Marty.
Wow. Somebody got a latest conversion on the Anakin Skywalker. Wow.
Huh?
The artisan Anakin Skywalker. Somebody sent me a message. I'm
there you go.
Wow. So
Nate, I still expect to get at least, I feel like my odds are good to get converted. I just don't see a lot of collectors stepping up at that point in time. Remember, that's the artisan Anakin is ETA Christmas of 2024?
I'm hoping that collectors that are not collectors, but whoever pre-ordered the figure, those that just pre-order it just for the hype and they're not fans of Anakin will cancel it. I'm hoping for that.
You'll get the cancels when the invoices are sent to them upon delivery. Then they'll start to grab their collar and they're like, I got to cough up $500 or whatever. It's like right? It's like $500.
I need about 500 people to cancel.
So I'm still optimistic that I may, because it's bad, and the timing has to be right. I mean, if they start to send those invoices on Christmas Eve, like the first or second week of December, oh shit, I got a good chance then.
I'm hoping that collectors do come out and realize that, hey, you know what, Anakin is not my favorite character. I'll cancel it, and then I hop into the converter.
Yep.
Because the hype train that went on was that it was Anakin Skywalker Artisan Edition rooted hair, so that was the big hype train.
Indeed. Nate, I gotta go to bed. I have to wake up early tomorrow.
Yeah, same here.
Yep.
I gotta call it.
Well, thanks for you guys coming in.
Absolutely. Yep. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. It was a pleasure. It was fun. Maybe we'll get another drop or something that'll rile up the community.
Well, apparently RoboCop was supposed to come out. I'm surprised it hasn't been officially released.
Oh.
Well, it was a release, but then there's no blogger photos yet, so I'm surprised.
Oh, that's interesting. That's It's gonna. I tell you what, Nate. It's gonna be an expensive Christmas season. It's gonna be. Some of us collectors are gonna go in that fetal position, and it's gonna be brutal. This is probably one of the worst. This is really gonna be the true Nightmare Before Christmas, isn't it?
Well, to be fair, I've already seen collectors already selling their collection.
Oh yeah. You know, having live stream auctions, you know that's when the shit hits the fan. So
who did that? Jeddah? Did Jeddah do that?
JeddahCon.
JeddahCon, yeah, JeddahCon, yeah.
So, no, it's him and several other people, but I'm not going to point any names. I'm not here to embarrass anybody.
I'm surprised you haven't put your figures yet, Denobi. You love.
I was actually nice about that. I am quite aware that there's been YouTubers that are hosting. I haven't seen that since like the Sean Long days when he was like hawking his collection on live streams. So the fact that it's back and I've seen multiple influencers doing it, I'm like, that's when things are fucking bad. So Merry Christmas. I hope everybody's still around for Christmas, man. This is if the hurricanes haven't like wiped out your collection yet, you're not swimming out your front door holding on to a board as a flotation device.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, seeing the floods and like Denobi, you were sending me things of the pictures of the flooding and stuff that was going on. I mean, I was just thinking like, oh my god, how many collections that were getting ruined over there, and just like I couldn't imagine.
So there's flooding in Georgia and Carolinas, but the report came out for Florida. They're estimating 260,000 homes damaged. So
I was just thinking, thank God I live in the desert.
There you go. I told you. And then when you see some of the videos and you see how close these homes are built to like lakes and the ocean, you're like who's the biggest winners? That's right, the homeowner insurance companies that bailed out early in the year. They're like, yeah, our scientists are telling us that Florida's going to get screwed this year. See ya. They clearly knew something was going to happen. So, and there's more. There's one brewing off the coast of Africa inbound. So it's going to be a rash of hurricanes. Yeah. So.
Well, it's hurricane season right now.
It's hurricane season. The month of September, 100% hurricane season. So, all right. Good night, everybody. I have to wake up early. See ya.
Thanks, Nate. Appreciate the invite.
Denobi.
All right. Cheers.
Peace. That was a cool invitation there. Bringing in Denobi and Halorian. Halorian's first stream on Geekin Out. That was pretty cool. Taste my hammer. Oh, wow. So, Lady Thor is another one coming. Wow. I have her order too. So, what do I have coming in? As of right now, I got Rambo First Blood coming in, right? And I also have my Mark 85 Battle Damage. It got delayed because of the floods. So they said that it should be coming in today, right? And then tomorrow, my White Wolf from Toys Wonderland should be coming in. It says tomorrow. I got a DHL update. Even a update to where I could have a signature set up. I could actually write out a signature online for it to be dropped off, and I'll have to sign it at the door. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping that Toys Wonderland is delivering my Buzz Toys, White Wolf, because that's $300 2 years ago, before the Dark Times, before the Empire, before I realized that Toys Wonderland is the Emperor Palpatine to Justice Darth Vader. So I'm hoping I get my White Wolf. Bro, you got everything ordered, Nate. You a slave to Howie. Daddy, chill. Howie, you draining me. He's draining me. Howie's draining me. Especially the fact that I'm gonna have to go through multiple freaking dewbacks here. This is a one in a lifetime opportunity to army build one of the greatest pieces of all time right now, the dewback and the sand trooper. This piece, man. So what I'm planning on doing is pre-ordering 2 of these, of the ones with the trooper, right? And then pre-ordering 2 of the dewback deluxes, right? Get 2 of the dewback 2 set, and then pre-ordering 2 of these. So the fourth dewback, which is just be a deluxe version. The fourth dewback is going to be my giveaway next year if Star Crash does not commit to the trade. If he doesn't commit to the trade, I'll give away a dewback next year once I get it. So I'll be giving away one of the deluxe dewbacks. So the reason why I'm getting another dewback deluxe edition is because I want to put one of my Mandos on top of it. Nate has shock collar on his leg, and that's when he doesn't pre-order. So that's what I plan on doing. Getting two of the sets with the Sand Trooper, and then get 2 of the deluxe editions, and one of them will be a giveaway if Star Crash does not commit to the trade. Star Crash told me he wants to trade one of the dewbacks for his artisan Anakin Skywalker, which will be about the price, because the dewback is about out the door nearly $600, just the deluxe edition. So it should cover the trade pretty much. They's going to have a dewback herd. I want a dewback herd. Come on now, get a dewback family together. I want to put a dewback on one of the beds where the cats sleep on. Come on now. 4 barks, only 2 dewbacks for me. I wish I did capitalize on 4 bark speeders, but it seems like I'm only going to go with 2 right now, because I did not hop on the train to army build those, and that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that the dewbacks will face the same situation where the bark speeders didn't last as long for me to capitalize on the army building. That's why I'm going to pre-order these as soon as I can. I'm going to pre-order as much as I can before they start selling out. You out of your mind? You out of your mind, Stacey? Nate's gonna have a dewback herd. Yeah, Nate has shock collar, bro. Ass chase. You got everything ordered, Nate. Yeah. I'm a slave to Howie. Yeah. Oh, that's another thing too. Let's go over to last chance Sideshow. I do want to go over this real quick for you guys. All right, so the Batman, the fake Affleck that Halorian likes to call it, it's on almost sold out. The Kamen Rider is almost sold out as well. The Daredevil is almost sold out. Black Panther, she's been almost sold out for nearly a month. The Anakin Skywalker Solo is almost sold out, but you can get him cheaper elsewhere. Yeah, that's about it. I like how the Venom pool is waitlist open and is almost sold out. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. That's extremely funny. What's up? I hope everyone's doing great. Hey, Collector number 1. I really like the Trooper. Yeah, I think the Trooper is pretty cool. The Mando Trooper, not Mando Trooper, the Sand Trooper. I think it's pretty cool. I like the fact that Hottoys gave you an option to buy the Trooper by itself. I think he looks pretty cool. I'm surprised they didn't capitalize on giving us another Pauldron for the Sand Trooper. You know, if you were, I could have seen it happen where they gave us the 2-pack with the dewback, right? And they gave you the extra Pauldron for the Commander set, right? The Commander Sand Trooper set, and gave you an extra Pauldron when you purchase the Sand Trooper Sergeant and the dewback. I'm surprised they didn't do that. Geekin Out is alive. Johnny 5 is alive. Yeah, Johnny 5 alive. Yes. Tragedy Tales, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute. Well, I haven't been streaming as much, unfortunately, so it is what it is. Like I said, it's been all over the place with the house, so can't really do much. But I wanted to do a stream with you guys. All right. Let me see. So, Hey Nate, hope you're doing well today. Just picked up the Mark 85 with fusion reactor kit. Wow. That's damn. For me, at one point I really wanted to army build the Mark 85 because I wanted to get the Mark 85 kit to go with it. But there were so many Iron Mans out there. That's a piece I did not want to army build because Iron Mans are pretty tough to army build because of the price point. So, and then making that sacrifice for another Iron Man, I'm like, I already have so many Iron Mans at that point. I really don't need to hop on the train on a Mark 85. But wow, that's pretty cool. The Mark 85, yeah. You know what? I have the Mark 85 battle damage coming in. I might be able to do the Mark 85 clean, right? Because with the Mark 50 accessory set, you could combine the accessories with the Mark 50 with the Mark 85. So yeah, I might be able to get the Mark 85 clean. Yeah, I might be able to eventually because I think they're still sitting around. Let me see. The Mark 85 clean. Mark 85. Yeah, the clean version is still sitting around. Yeah, I see it right here. Mark 85 clean is still sitting around. I just read that all Hong Kong might get shut down for some super typhoon. Like, damn, wow. It was a throw up between the Mark 85 and the Mark 50. Prefer the colors of the Mark 85. I like the Mark 85 colors because the Mark 85 colors have it carries the reminiscence of the original colors of the Iron Man. If you compare it to the original color of the Iron Man from the comics, it carries that symbolism from that era. So yeah, it has those colors. The Mark 85 does carry those colors from the original comics. Was a daily deal a few days ago. Yeah, I know that. I know that the Mark 85 clean was a daily deal, and it probably will pop up again in the next few weeks. So I might consider that. I already have one Mark 85 battle damage, and I might get the Mark 85 clean if it hits up on another daily deal. So I'm debating about it right now. Did you get the steel books for the Mandalorian? No, I was not. I was not fast enough. I was too late in the game to get the Mandalorian steel books. Let me see if they're still available. Because last time I checked, they were all sold out, right? Let me see. Best Buy. It might be on Amazon. Okay. Let me see. Allow. Okay, so I can still pre-order The Mandalorian. The complete second season. $50 to pre-order. Okay, I can still pre-order. Before, I couldn't pre-order anything. On let me check Amazon. Mandalorian Steel Book. DVD set of season 1 and 2. Is that the steel book? I don't think it's a steel book. No, it's a third party. I wasn't aware that Amazon had it available. But I know that Best Buy now still has it, so I'll make my purchase then with Best Buy. Because Best Buy still has it. Looks like season 1 is gone, actually. Really? Wow. So season 2 is still available. Wow. So, let me see. Let me go over to Best Buy real quick. Because I had Best Buy here. Okay. I think I changed it over to Amazon. No, season 2 is still available at Best Buy. I just checked it. But Mandalorian season one. The page can't pick up. Okay, coming soon. So it's sold out. I think the season 1 is sold out. Yeah, season 1 sold out, but season 2 is still available. Nope, just the Blu-ray version is available on Amazon. Okay, let me see season 2. So season 1 is still available on Amazon. Let me see. Mandalorian. Limited run Star Wars Bounty Hunter Premium Edition PS4. The Mandalorian DVD 1 and Season 2. It's not popping up on mine on Amazon for some reason. But Steelbooks are still... the Season 2 is still available on Best Buy. Aussies ain't getting Steelbooks. Really wanted WandaVision. Oh, wow. That sucks. All right. Let me see. What else I wanted to talk about? All right. So Mandalorian and Denobi is out of the game right now. So I can safely talk about Sabine Wren from Star Wars Ahsoka. I'm wondering, after episode 3, are we going to get a version where her armor plates are removed? Right? So we can have her, in her training mode. Also, I wouldn't mind her with her, with different hair sculpts. Like magnetized hair sculpts. You can remove them and add to them for different versions of Sabine Wren. Yeah. And also, Sabine Wren's lightsaber, Ezra's lightsaber, will probably be LED. It will probably be LED light up with USB powered function. I wouldn't mind that. Going forward, I think Hottoys is going forward with the USB powered. Yeah, Disney ain't releasing DVD in Australia anymore. No Marvel or Star Wars stuff. They suck. Wow. I don't think we are going to get 2 head sculpts. If we do, that'd be interesting. I would rather have them give us 1 head sculpt with multiple magnetized hair plates. Hair plates where we can do her with the long hair and then do one with the shorter hair. That's what I'm hoping for. What I'm worried about going forward is that they'll probably just give us the version where she's just with the shorter hair, like the hair is cut off, like she is right now in Ahsoka. Because the thing is, when she's wearing the armor, she cut off her hair, so she's got the short hair version. Hopefully, we might get the loft cat. That'd be pretty cool. Get the cat involved with there. Maybe the battle damage HK droid helmet. Dude, if Hottoys gives us the David Tennant Hugh Yang figure, the droid, that'd be pretty cool. Yes. Give me the loft cats. Yes, the loft cats. Yeah, my guess is we're probably going to get the loft cat with Sabine Wren. Think just in cinema, no Blu-rays, 4K DVDs, no more. Sabine will definitely have a deluxe version with her speeder. That'd be interesting if we get the speeder. But the thing is, we're going to have to get multiple accessories for her clothing as well. Because she had different looks when she was riding that speeder. So... yeah, I wouldn't mind some loft cats. But I'm hoping that they don't drop us. Like, I doubt they'll throw us 2 head sculpts. I'll be surprised they throw us 2 head sculpts with this figure, right? But my guess is they're probably going to give us some faceplate, not faceplates, but some hair plates, where we can switch out the hair plates, kind of like they did with Luke Skywalker, where they can switch out the hairs. And that's my guess was going to happen with her. If they give us 2 head sculpts, that's fine too. But just to save finances, I would rather them just go with the hair plates. Wow. That's a lot. Damn, that's a lot of stuff we've talked about so far. Oh yeah, those people out there that were asking if the Praetorian Guard was up for pre-order. Yes, it is. The Praetorian Guard is up for pre-order. Sorry guys, give me a second. Praetorian Guard. Praetorian Guard is up for pre-order. It's on Sideshow right now for $245. No. $245 for the Praetorian Guard. I thought that the way they have these weapons, you would think that they were LED. Yeah, I don't think there's no LED in the box. I think it's just weapons. Yeah, they don't light up. It would be cool if they lit up. That would have been cool. Yeah, I'm going through this set here. No light up features. This Ahsoka show is okay so far. Nothing to write home about. I have 0 interest in any figures from it. Give me the Lowcats. I know it's long shot, but I hope we get the Rancor. The Rancor! Yes, the Rancor tease with the blogger photos. I'm hoping that we do. That we do get the Rancor. I regardless what the community is able to afford, I want the Rancor to be released. No matter what, I want the Rancor to be released because we worked so hard to build up to the dewback, build up from the blurred, and we have gotten so many of these beasts of burden right now. These magnificent beasts of destruction already, right? I want more. I want the Wampas. I want the Tauntauns. I want the Jabba the Hutts. I want them all. And I want Hottoys to commit to it. That's why I need to support the dewback. I need to support the blurs because it just sends a message to Hottoys that, hey, there is a market out there for these beasts, and we want to deliver. And I do want the Rancor to be a reality. That would be the Rancor. If it's anything like the Sideshow version, where you can change out the arms or change out the head sculpts or the face sculpts for more, like the closed mouth and the open mouth, it'd be pretty cool. It would be. But right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Jabba the Hutt now. I wouldn't be surprised if we get the Tauntaun, because that dewback pretty much sets the tone for future releases, where Hottoys is willing to put out bigger pieces, just like the dewback. They're willing to make the sacrifice, and I'm like, yes, make the sacrifice, because we're willing to make the sacrifice as well to go in and make these purchases. Yeah, keep the face strong, guys. Keep the face strong. Yeah, but the Jabba the Hutt, I can definitely see the Jabba the Hutt happening. After the dewback, come on. Jabba the Hutt is definitely, and that's how you get the base. That's how you get the base for the Boba Fett throne. That's how you get the base for Jabba the Hutt. Is that they sell you the Jabba the Hutt with the base platform that he sits on. Yeah. Yep, that's how they do it. Damn. Wow. Can you imagine a Rancor piece, man? Just for your Boba Fett. Oh my god. Just have him just sitting on top of the freaking Boba Fett. That'd be freaking awesome. Dude, this would be epic. Nate is back. Hey, Evangelion. What's up, guys? What's up? Sucks that I got every Marvel Steelbook ever had, missing out on lots in the years to come. That sucks. Damn. Now this is a good Boba Fett figure, though. I wish that I wish I did pre-order this. I missed my shot, so I'm on the wait list for this piece. Oh wow, that's a good photo there. Damn. Wow, that's a good photo there. Dear Lord, yeah. Yeah, I like the Slave 1 in the background too, like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, this is a good piece. I think they knocked it out of the park with this Boba Fett. It feels like it's not a figure. It feels like it's definitely a 1/60 scale version of Boba Fett. And the quarter scale version, it just knocks it out of the park. Nate, you got me. Nate, you get me steelbooks, and I'll pay you. Send it to me. That's if I'm able to get the steelbooks. Stacy. That's if I'm able to get the steelbooks. I still haven't gotten my steelbooks yet. So that's the evolution. So we got the No. Go back. There you go. So we got the Mandalorian Boba Fett. Then we got the Mandalorian Boba Fett on throne. And then we got the Book of Boba Fett. I like the Boba Fett's aesthetics because it's more streamlined. It's not thrown on like they did with the Boba Fett from Mandalorian on throne. This one, it's the actual clothing is more fitted. Yeah, the Mandalorian on throne is pretty much just baggy as hell. You're not politically correct, Nate. No more Slave Ones. It's Firesplay. Think so. Who came out with the name? So, no, the Firesplay was the original name of the Slave One when it came out years ago during Clone Wars. The Firespray was already named the Firespray. The type of aircraft, spacecraft was the Firespray. It came out in Clone Wars. It came out and it had a clone, the Firespray named, and also the backstory of the Firespray in Bounty Hunter. It was called the Firespray. Just that Disney wants to say no to the Slave One title, and they went with the original name of the Firespray, the class of vehicle, space vehicle. It's the Firespray. Don't be like that, Nate. You gotta help a brother out. How am I gonna help you out if I can't get them pre-ordered? How am I gonna help you out if I can't even get them pre-ordered, Stacey? Look at that. Yeah, this is a cool piece. I do regret not making my purchase for this. So I'm on the wait list on this, and if it does hit in stock later in other stores, then I'll execute Order 66 on this piece. Yeah, you're a secret agent for this stuff. I know you are. You funny. Wow. Let me see. I think they did a Sideshow did an unboxing for this piece. Sideshow. There we go, the Boba Fett. Oh wow, Terry's back. Terry's been on top of these unboxing.
Removing the top of the decorative box.
I think it would be easy to get this figure, mate. Just wait. Recent releases shows you can get these guys rather cheaper after release. I get it now. Although they are different. Yeah, my guess. Yeah, Kumar, I do agree with you. I think we are. I'll probably be able to get this piece a lot cheaper elsewhere. I know it's waitlisted now, and with the amount of hate that Boba Fett is getting, I should be able to get this piece a lot cheaper than retail. Damn, I love the look. I love how fitted his look is for Boba Fett. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm surprised that we didn't get the staff for the quarter scale. Hey, you don't need this. You'll be a good boy this time. Damn. Yeah. Love or hate the show, this figure is beautiful. That's Boba's final form, yeah. Wow, look how fitted he is too. Damn. Wow. Okay. Wait a minute. What does the staff do? Give me a second. Let me see what the staff does. Is it magnetized? Let me see. Magnetize. Magnetize.
A flight stand. To the right, we see Boba's unique gaffy stick, a clamp for attaching that stick to his pack. It's all from its earlier incarnations by featuring a fresh coat of paint and not being used for other business, the gaffy stick. Additionally, you can attach the jetpack effects to the bottom of the jetpack's rockets. When not being wielded against enemies, the gaffy stick can be hung from the back using this included mount, which attaches at this point with Velcro.
Ah, okay.
The grappling hook sits at the end of a length of unbending wire and can be added to the figure by slipping it under the right vambrace like.
Interesting. Oh, that's the one thing I do recommend, guys. When you're trying to remove pieces from your either Jango Fett or Boba Fett, make sure you put them in a baggie and leave them in a case so you don't lose them, because that's one of the things I've made sure I didn't want to be involved with. And the fact that losing these small ass pieces, yeah. Nate, I forgot to ask this, as always, when is Hottoys releasing the Justice Mobile? Kumar, how dare you, Kumar? How dare you? I don't know. I think I could see the Robert Pattinson Batmobile come out before the Justice League Mobile. This figure isn't accurate. He doesn't have the quarter-pounder stomach. Laughing out loud. Oh my god, y'all are freaking destructive on the comments. Oh my god, guys. Daddy, chill. Been watching a bit Dragon Ball Z lately, watching Super now. Super is pretty cool. Yeah, in Book of Boba Fett, he Samoa Morrison did lose weight. He did, work out compared to what he was in Mandalorian. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that's a cool set right there. Oh, damn, look at that. That's pretty cool. Damn. I would like the damn. I need this Boba Fett now. I need to see about pick up this Boba Fett now. Shoot. Well, I'm on the wait list, so we'll see. Damn, that's epic. Damn, that's pretty cool. Wow. That's pretty cool, though. Damn. So what's going on with this RoboCop? Why hasn't it been released? I think CT03 said it in the comments that there's some QC issues with RoboCop. Is that the reason why? I know it's been released, but there's no blogger photos yet on the RoboCop. Damn, nothing. Apparently, it has QC issues. Really? Is that the consensus? Because I know CT03 said it in the comments that RoboCop has some QC issues. Is really wow. They should have been a 2-pack. Another one should be from the scene when Black Chrysanthemum took him out from the back to tank with that cute baby diapers, bruh. That was bruh. Yeah, it's getting sent back. Really? Wow, is it really that bad? Wow. So what's the QC issues with the RoboCop? Is it the paint? Is it the articulation? What's going on? Interesting. That sucks. Dear Lord. Let me see. I think we're. Let's see. That's funny. Let me see. What else is there to talk about? Oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah, let me get this ready here. Settings. I can't slow this down. Usually I'll be able to slow this down. I guess I can't. All right. There is a speculation that involves a rubber piece in the arm that has been a problem in the past models. Wow. Damn. Nate, get some rest. You look tired. Yeah, I'm a little tired because usually I'm not up like this as of late. Let me see. So I want to bring this up real quick. I did like this little video that Hottoys did. Damn it. Let me fix this. There you go. There you go. Infinitely crafted armor with the weathering effects. Signature white pauldron. highly detailed survival backpack. And the dewback. Let me see. Approximately 37 centimeters, approximately 80 centimeters, approximately 35 centimeters. Look at that. Oh, dear God, this freaking dewback is beautiful. Excellent detail and correlation on the mouth, teeth, tail, and rough texture of the skin. Wow. Sand Trooper Sergeant Dewback. So, this is a cool setup right here. So, if collectors are looking to buy this piece separately, you're spending about $50 more, $40 to $50 more if you buy these separately. If you're just buying the Sand Trooper and Dewback together, might as well just go for the 2-pack and save yourself the $40, $50. I'm seeing the A New Hope Sand Trooper with the same pauldron. Their prices are increasing due to this release. Well, yeah, I think it is pretty much the same trooper without just the change, the different pauldron. That's what I was hoping they would drop the different pauldron with this figure. That would have been cool. Or at least in order to get the orange pauldron, all he had to do was to make the purchase of the Sand Trooper Sergeant with the dewback. Wow. This is without a perfection right here, man. I would need Hottoys to commit to the future releases. Jabba the Hutt. Tauntauns, the Wampas. Okay, hell, man, it would be pretty cool if we get the Bantha. That'd be a massive piece too. Dear Lord, Bantha, and Jabba the Hutt. What else? Hell to the nah with the crate giant. That's never gonna happen. But I definitely would like a Rancor. Definitely want a Rancor. But all right, guys, I am ending the stream now because my headaches are coming into a freaking storm right now. Because damn, I got everything all freaking squeezed up to my freaking brain with this hat and everything. So, ending the stream now. I think we're done. I'll be 100%. Get a Bantha. Hey, I wouldn't mind a Bantha. Like a Bantha. Like a Bantha. But I think we've talked enough about Star Wars, everything else, right? Talked about enough about the figures. I think that's all of it that I wanted to talk about. We talked about the dewback. We talked again dewback. We talked about the Boba Fett. We talked about the Sabine Wren tees. We talked about the Praetorian guards, which are definitely an army build piece. I want to try and get at least 4 of those. I don't want to get 3 because if I do get 3, my OCD is going to bother me. Like, why didn't I get a 4th one? So yeah, I'm probably gonna go with the 4 route with the Praetorian guards. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Wow. Damn, what a year to be a Hot Toy collector. What a year to get destroyed by Hot Toys Howie by his releases, and our wallets are destroyed. That's about it, guys. Like I said, guys, with my situation at home, I'm all over the place with these streams. I've been doing unboxings. I've been doing reviews with Gabe, so that's been pretty fun. Gabe right now, he's going through some stuff at home, so we won't be able to do a unboxing or review until next week. Until then, I'll try and see what I can do with streams. Maybe some morning streams going forward. And I wouldn't mind doing another midnight stream during my off days. That's always fun. thanks for getting on, Nate. Too bad Hottoys didn't give us anything tonight. Appreciate you being ready, though. Survive. CT03, yes. Survive. CT03, yes. Yeah, I do appreciate that, CT03. I do appreciate that. Where's my survive button? I do have to survive. Let me see. Survive. It's been a while since I've been on stream. Let me see. Did I remove it? Let me see. Andor sacrifice. Damn. Where is the survive? Yeah. The Tropic Thunder survive. Where is that? Shoot, give me a second. Let me go through this. There we go.
Survive.
There you go. Survive. Please like and subscribe. There you go. Okay. Why is that comment not showing? Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna have to wait till it pops up. Yeah, please like and subscribe. You're joining us for the first time. Thank you. I don't know why they hid that. I don't know why did YouTube hide that. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in. Like and subscribe. If you guys been enjoying the unboxing videos and the review videos, I thank you for that. We've been having a lot of fun with those, me and Gabe. And we got a few more planned out for the next few weeks if once we get together and start shooting stuff. It's been a lot of fun doing those unboxings and doing the reviews. I do want to review the Ahsoka show, the first 3 episodes. Well, at this point, the first 4 episodes, because we had to cancel this week on reviewing the first 3 episodes. So next week we'll review the first 4 episodes of Ahsoka, and then the next 4 will be released, and then we'll probably do the review on those, the finale, and everything. And that's about it. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. And remember, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this freaking galaxy. And may our weapons with you always. There, guys. Peace. And let me see. What do I want to end it with? My wallet is gone. My wallet is gone. Hottoys is what remains.
Anakin's gone. I'm what remains.
My anger, my ego, my unwillingness to yield, my eagerness to fight has set me on a path from which there's no escape. I yearn to be a savior against injustice without contemplating the cost, and by the time I look down, there's no longer any ground beneath my feet. What is my sacrifice? I'm condemned to use the tools of my enemy to defeat them. I burn my decency for someone else's future. I burn my life to make a sunrise that I know I'll never see. Now, the ego that started this fight will never have a mirror or an audience or the light of gratitude. So what do I sacrifice? Everything!
And see how our faith has been rewarded.
There are those that said this day will never come. What are they to say now? What are they to say now?